Yes, you already know what it is. Two of the best bad guys in the biz. I go by the name of Steph Ronan, and that's my main man, Aaron McKee.
What up, y'all?
And we are your 4-4 Hills. We'd like to welcome you to Word on the Street, still sponsored by Woo Energy Drink.
Woo!
Let's get it.
We are your tag team podcast champs of the world, y'all. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Helps everybody, hurts nobody. Spotify, YouTube, full episodes. We on all them social media platforms, though. Let's get into this, bro. Some AEW, WWE news.
Oh, man.
Somebody's got their eyeballs on FTR, and it's WWE, bro. They're coming into a contract year. Dude, I don't know why they would go back to WWE. I have no clue why. But would you like to see them at WWE, bro?
Who is this?
FTR.
So wait a minute. So they know that FTR is coming to contract year, and they are trying to lure them over to WWE.
I said, "Come on."
Well, let's go back to last week on Word on the Street. What was the news last week? Word on the Street. Enzo Amore and Big Cass is supposed the newcomers because they want to beef up their tag division. Right?
Yeah.
Now, we hear the reports about FTR. Let me be quite frank. FTR ain't going over there to that goddamn shit, bro. They ain't going over there. I don't think FTR can be FTR in WWE. I don't see it. We saw what happened with FTR being WWE. We saw with the Revival, but a lot of people gonna say Vince McMahon had control. He did that to him, and this and the third. Well, I don't see them doing much of anything with FTR because Motor City Machine Guns was a highly touted tag team, and they came on SmackDown, and you see what they did with them boys. They released them not even a year later. You understand?
I don't think our Motor City Machine Guns. There's nothing they could have did that made me want to like them. I don't think, bro.
Okay.
I just don't. I don't feel it with them. I don't feel it. You know what I mean? Turn the light on, son.
Turn the light on. Here we go, man. Here we go. A little bit. All right. Well, listen. Honestly, I don't see it happening. I really don't.
I don't.
I think this is all leaked propaganda from the E Machine. And I'm not going to sit here and say the E Machine. Let me go ahead and correct myself. It's from TKO Machine. This is all TK bitch ass O Machine. This is what it is. You know, it's Word on the Street, so we can let the shit fly. You know what I'm saying? We gotta let the shit fly one time. Yeah, I don't believe it. I'll believe it when I see it. How about that? I'll believe it when I see it, but I don't believe it, man. I just don't feel like because FTR is a veteran, proven team. You mean to tell me they're gonna leave AEW? I'm pretty sure they're making a good bit of money, and then go over and take less money. Just want to be in the spotlight because of the E. Ain't enough money in the world that can make me do that, bro. I don't give a damn because you act like AEW ain't just sold out Joe Louis Arena. Louis Armstrong Arena, 15,000 plus. New York City, yelling from the top of their lungs from the whole damn time. And you mean to tell me they ain't big time production? Come on, man. Stop it, man. Stop it. No, I don't see it. The E don't have that advantage no more. They don't have it no more because AEW is climbing on their back.
What if they do go? What if they do go to WWE?
And then they're wasting their damn time. They're wasting their damn time. Because look, what tag team in WWE that you can sit here and say is good, but guess what? Who they opponents?
The Usos. Good run with the Usos.
I give you Street Profits.
Street Profits. They're really good in the ring. They just need the right push. Fraxium.
But again,
yeah.
Who are they going against? Like,
I'll say Roberto and what's the other guy's name? Roberto and Angel
Garza. Yeah,
them guys can bang, bro.
Yeah, but they in AAA right now.
Yeah, they floating.
So that's my point. Like, who are their opponents? Like, who are going to make us care about this tag division that's going to be so convoluted that we be like, oh, this is great stuff. Nobody.
Yeah.
Because WWE has never, or will they ever, care about tag team wrestling.
We'll see. They need to turn it on with all these word on the streets going around with their tag team division. They want to make it more relevant. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Could be
I'm gonna be honest with you.
FTR.
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. The WWE tag team division has been weak since the last of the ruthless aggression era. That was the last we seen the best of tag team wrestling in WWE.
What about the Usos run? Up to 39.
I mean, no. The Usos run, but who they go against 39? Was it an actual tag team or just two best friends tag teaming each other?
Sammy and Kevin.
Exactly. It wasn't no damn tag team. You know what I'm saying? The Usos are a tag team. The Ward Warriors are a tag team. The Steiner Brothers are a tag team. The Street Profits are a tag team. FTR is a tag team. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not single competitors put together to make a tag team. And that's the difference. And you even talked about this. Like, we had a whole debate about this, and you were like, no. Did they come into the industry as a tag team? No. Well, then they're not a tag team. This is what you was telling me. I'm like, and I thought about it, like, he's right. If they don't come in as a tag team, they're not a real tag team. If you just put two people together, we're always going to see them as not a tag team.
Well, there's not really. I was like there's
Julia,
some...
Like, Julia and Kiana James.
They really don't tag together, though. They do sometimes. But Julia was the women's United States champ, so you really can't consider them a tag team. I was saying a big tag team that got put together that worked for a good while was the Brothers of Destruction. Yeah.
See, we said at the same time, and we didn't even talk about it. Yeah, see? But other than that, that's not, but you still didn't see them as a tag team. You saw them as like brothers.
Still Undertaker and Kane, you know?
Yeah.
Huge stars. Huge stars. But they're not a tag team like they work together. FTR to WWE, bro.
No, they're not.
That'd be crazy.
I don't believe it.
That would blow my mind.
What news source did you get that from?
It's all over the Twitter world. Hello, Twitter world, as OJ used to say.
Hello, Twitter world.
Hello, Twitter world. Like, he's talking to Twitter.
I don't believe it, and I ain't gonna buy it. I don't believe it, and I ain't gonna buy it. I don't see it happening because the same thing happened about a couple of years ago when FTR contract was coming up. They always like, oh, FTR is going back to WWE. They ain't going back. They re-signed with AEW like it was no problem, man. They're not going back because they can't do.
What about the WrestleMania moment that people always talk? You know, they got to get a WrestleMania moment.
What did your number two person in the game say about WrestleMania moments? And we talking about MJF on Ariel Hawani's show. He said people would jump ship for a lesser bag just to get their WrestleMania moment.
Yeah,
he don't need it. MJF said, "I don't need my WrestleMania moment. I don't need it." Like, and you honestly,
some people want it though. Some people want it.
When you have a crowd like Wembley Stadium and All In, what's WrestleMania? You really don't need it. You really don't need it because you getting the big pops.
Yeah, and like, so a lot of AEW athletes have came over to WWE. Penta, Ray Phoenix, Ricky Saints, Ethan Page. All these people, but like they weren't getting re-signed to AEW. There's only one person that came that could have got re-signed to AEW that still chose WWE, and that's Mariah May. So she still wants that WrestleMania moment. Does FTR?
Yeah, but guess what? Where's Mariah May right now?
She coming up, bro. She just debuted on SmackDown, a little backstage thing, bro. She coming, bro. They easing her into it.
Easing her. I'm so sorry.
Easing
you mean to tell me you done took a step back just to be on? Nah, I can't do it. I was already world champion. I was already top of the heap of the mountain of my division, AEW. Like, there's no reason for me to backtrack and backslide just for another.
Just see if you can prove it again. Prove it again. And Mariah May's going to prove it again. She's going to be on the top of the women's division probably by next year.
Okay, well, so let's go ahead and talk about it then. You said it. Let's go ahead and get into it. You say Blake Monroe is going to be the top of the women's division by next year. That means over Rhea Ripley, Liv Morgan.
She'll be up there with them. I think she will. She'll be up there with them.
You switched up quick. No, she'll be up there.
She'll be up there with them. 1A, 1B, 1C.
I can see her being over Liv, but it's going to be a tall feat for her to get over that Rhea mountain, bro.
Yeah.
I'm being honest.
Yeah. Especially with that word on the street that WWE wants to focus on Rhea, Roman, and Cody. That's their 3 pillars, if you will.
But they better get some new pillars, because them pillars about to crumble. Because age is a motherfucker.
It's happening.
You saw Cody. Look at Cody. Cody don't move in the ring like he used to. Cody getting torn down. He tore from the floor up. Roman ain't going to really appear like that because he showed everybody in the world that he cares more about family more than he cares about the business. And
He been showing up, though. I'm
glad he been showing up.
He gonna disappear after SummerSlam, though.
He overdue by like 2 years of showing up, bro.
He gonna disappear after SummerSlam, though, bro.
And then you got Rhea, who is dropping more weight faster than anybody I've seen in my life. Like, Jesus. Like, whatever's going on with my baby girl, much praise to her, and I hope that she gets it corrected out. And I don't want the E to push her out there if she has personal problems or whatever it is that she's going on, but she don't look the same.
Yeah.
She don't have this. And one thing about Rhea Ripley that no one wants to talk about, because I guess it's taboo to say these things, but Rhea Ripley whole aura was her physique and how the way she looked that made her imposing. Now that she ain't got that physique no more, is she really that mainstay like that? That remains to be seen.
We'll see what happens. AJ Styles says he wants to see Will Ospreay in WWE, bro. And I do not.
Say what? AJ Styles say he wants to see Will Ospreay in the E. No. And I could hear AJ Styles talking to Will Ospreay like, you need to come over here, it's safer, extend your career, get the bag, you're on a bigger stage. Like, I could hear him say all that, but not everybody that gets in this game wants to be on the bigger stage. There's a lot of people who loves it for the love of the game. That's the difference. I don't see Will Ospreay jumping ship just so he can be bigger or better. Because guess what's going to happen to him? He's going to come in, he'll be hot for a little bit, and they're going to push him to the back of the fucking line.
Why? You can't push Will Ospreay to the back of the line, bro.
Why? You know why? Because Will Ospreay is WWE homegrown. As much as AJ Styles was touted by the WWE fandom and by the company, he just wasn't that WWE homegrown talent. So he had stints where he was popping, then he'd go down for a little bit, then he was popping for a little bit and go back down. No, I don't see it. It's not in the WWE's DNA to treat people from the outside that made their name in other companies, definitely a company like AEW, and then treat them like homegrown talent when they come. I don't see it. So Will Ospreay need to stay in AEW. Definitely when AEW is doing this. They're not doing this. They're doing this.
They are doing that.
AEW ain't going nowhere. AEW is growing by the pay-per-view, growing by the episodes that they put on TNT and TBS. AEW is growing.
Yeah. Okay? AEW is on the come up. The come-uppins.
They're already here. The problem is they just don't have the numbers to topple the E, who's been in existence for like 40-something years before AEW was even created, right?
Yeah.
So I don't worry about that. But one thing I am going to say is the people who are AEW, they love the game. I'm talking about the in-ring, the spectacle of like, yo, let's make these people believe. Lock up, everything. And I feel like people in the WWE is just that retirement home for people like that.
Damn.
And I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean it in the way it's like, well, I already got my street balling cred. Let me go over here to the NBA. Let me ride the bench and still get the bag. You know what I'm saying? Like, but at least I'm in the NBA. So it's the
Shit,
same
that
thing with WWE. Let me go to the WWE. Let me just ride the bench. Let me be the mid-carder instead of a main eventer, and let me still get the bag, and let me be appearance, and every once in a while, I'll be okay. Well, if that's a personal preference, knock yourself out. But the people who is in AEW, I don't feel like that's their personal preference. I feel like these dudes, they want to make history. They want to cement their names.
and from what we know about TKO, that bag is getting very, very small. Very small. The bag ain't what the bag used to be no more.
That's true.
That's
true.
sure, bro.
That's true. And I think a lot of people got the whole thing misconstrued because at the time, WWE was passing out bags left and right for them not to go to AEW.
Yeah. Now they're like, sign with us, but we ain't going to pay you as much as they will either.
For half the price. Yeah. Hey, shout out to Killer Cross. Killer Cross said, I ain't doing this shit, bro. I ain't signing for half the price just for me. And I'm over here selling merch after no one selling book in New York Times. And you want to sit here and tell me I got to take a pay cut just for me to wrestle under this banner? No. I wouldn't do it. I'm sorry. I wouldn't do it. I'll be jumping ship like a motherfucker. What? Nah, bro. I'm over here.
He ain't even jumped ship yet. He in the ocean right now, still going to indie shows. He ain't jumped no ship yet, bro.
But like you said, he's making more money he ever did in WWE.
Hey, that's what he says, bro.
He traveling, having a good time with his wife, making more money, and he's still got a presence, relevant.
Yeah. Tony Khan was in the post show for Double or Nothing, bro. And a reporter asked him a question saying, because we all know, and this is what my theory is right here. We all know WrestleMania next April, Saudi Arabia. We don't really like, it's kind of weird because us WWE fans, like, we don't care that Clash is in Italy. We don't care when Backlash is somewhere else, you know, France, whatever. That was cool. We don't care. But when you take our big four shows away from the United States, get a little upset. I won't even say United States. We'll say North America because Canada, they've had some WrestleManias. They've had some, you know, other shows, Survivor Series, all that. But you take the big four out of North America, that don't sit right with us WWE fans, bro. Especially WrestleMania, bro. You know what I mean? Makes you look like sellouts.
Right.
So Tony Khan gets asked this question. I hate the reporter for not following it up. The reporter's like, so there's no domestic PLEs or pay-per-views scheduled for April in the United States. And Tony Khan said, yet. And then the reporter just kept asking, like, what do you mean yet? Are you scheduling something, Tony Khan, for April? Are you going to counterbook WrestleMania in the United States, which you should do in Atlanta? Yes, you should. Like, can you do a follow-up question, reporter? I'm saying, if I'm asking Tony Khan a question and he says, yeah, I'm be like, what do you mean by that, bro? Wait. Yeah. Fuck my first question. Now I'm asking this question. What's that yet mean? What do you have planned? What city you going to? Is it going to be WrestleMania weekend? Is it the weekend? Like, get some follow-up, bro. But I think this could be where AEW passes WWE, bro. In April of this year, I guess it's this upcoming April.
Right.
Less than a year away. If they
2027.
If they counterbook WrestleMania, bro, could change the whole ball game. What Eric been 83 weeks? 83 we get another 83 weeks, bro.
Look, so here we go. I'm gonna pick it back off you. Word on the street is Tony Khan is thinking about doing a AEW super show.
Do something
during the WrestleMania weekend.
He better.
Now, if I was Tony Khan, whatever I got all in at, I'm moving it in that weekend. See, I'm doing this. I'm clocking. You understand? I'm clocking. All them times in 2025, y'all try to counter program us and try to stop the momentum because they followed what the internet was talking about. The internet was telling me, oh, AEW's this, AEW's that. I ain't hear too many people say anything about that since 2025 and 2026, dog.
Yeah.
You understand? I would capitalize on that so fast. All In was here. No, All In is this month, April, the same weekend as WrestleMania in Saudi Arabia. But we're doing it here in the States, and we're going to let it fly.
Yeah. And guess what?
Independent wrestling promotions, you ain't got to go overseas to make your shit known. You can do it right here in the States because AEW is in the building. You mean to tell me it wouldn't pop?
Yeah.
Look, Tony Khan has a prime opportunity to not only gain some traction on the E, but to topple them for the weekend.
Yeah. And WrestleMania in the United States, it being in Saudi, it's going to be on at like 1 p.m., bro. So it's going to be over by 4 or 5.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, you have the whole night to yourself to be AEW, bro. The whole night.
Let's check this out, though. I don't think it's about viewership. I think it's about the headlines. We talked about this. The headlines on the internet. WrestleMania we're going to see some clips. We're going to see a little what happened. But that's going to fizzle out so damn fast when a couple of hours later you got AEW All In and you got all these other independent wrestling promotions in the mecca of wherever it's going to go down at. Tony Khan has a real opportunity.
Atlanta.
In the A. He has a real opportunity to put the fork in these dudes and really stick it in their ass just for them for trying to counterbook every single AEW pay-per-view in 2025.
He's got the perfect time. He knows the date. Well, I don't think they even announced the date for WrestleMania, but they know it's in April. But, bro, counterbook them, bro. See what happens. Shake it up a little bit. Shake it up, bro. Damn.
Counterbook the counterbook. That's what I would say, man. Just
have a 2-night show, too, bro. Tony Khan, do it. Have a 2-night show.
2 nights on that thing.
I mean, your shows are long enough to where you could do 2 nights. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, go ahead and put RH one night and go ahead and have AEW the other night.
No, we good on ROH. I love some of the people down at ROH. I love it. Blake's still down there wrestling, doing his thing sometimes.
Shout out to Blake Christian, Vanilla Baby. The
Swerve showed up. Swerve showed up in ROH to attack Bandito, you know. But damn, bro. Tony Khan, bro. Counterbook WrestleMania in the United States, my friend. You know what I'm saying?
Word on the street is, I seen this report right here, too. They said that Tony Khan has been a lot more receptive to the backlash of WWE ever since he found Jesus Christ.
Jesus, hey, he does that. He changes people.
This is why he said, when the reports came out, it's like, oh, WWE personnel was saying that we don't think y'all gonna get another contract. He's like, I don't know why I would say that, but more power to them. I would turn the other cheek. Well, fuck the other turning cheek. You know what I'm saying? Like the Uso said, fuck that turning cheek. I want your shit cracked because I want my get back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I ain't turning no other cheek. You see, the thing is, the E started the fucking war.
They did.
They started the banter between these two because Triple H had to sit here and put his big ass nose in and say that Piss Ant Company, which reports already proven that said Billy Gunn felt so bad about that because he felt like that was necessary.
Yeah.
Okay? But Triple H, look, as much as we defend Triple H and saying that everything that happened in WWE that's messed up right now ain't really all his fault. Keyword, all his fault. He does have some blame to take. But I'm going to tell you right now, Triple H ain't never been one of my favorites. And I know the nose, as MVP calls him, he ain't nobody to mess with. He one of them folk, bro. I know people like him. I know folk like him. He one of them bourgeois that you can't mess. Like, bro, Triple H, you ain't nobody that damn special. When everything goes down in the history of archives, ain't nobody gonna. I have never heard no one say Triple H is my favorite wrestler of all time. Never.
He's one of my favorites of all time.
Is he your favorite more than Roman Reigns?
No, but one of my favorites.
That's my point.
Still on my Mount Rushmore. Rushmore.
That's cool. He could be on your Mount Rushmore. You can have 5 heads, 4 heads, 10 heads. I don't care how many heads you want to have on that Mount Rushmore. But you have never said he is your sole favorite of all time.
Not my sole favorite. No.
Exactly. And I ain't never met a motherfucker who said that.
There's someone out there that Triple H is their favorite.
Well, if y'all say it in the comment section then.
Stephanie McMahon.
So,
Triple H's 3 daughters. That's 4 people right there, baby.
nah. Triple H, I just feel like I agree with Bret Hart. One of those many times I agree with Bret Hart. Triple H wasn't the guy. He was a guy that worked with the guy.
Hey. He was in there.
Like, I know you know that's the truth because
he was in there, though.
He really was the guy.
Triple H as that sledgehammer heel, bro, that's one of the best heels of all time, bro. I'm sorry. There's no debating that. He was one, and yes, you need to work with other guys for it to be believable, yes. But that sledgehammer Triple H, bro, that was top tier. Top tier.
And I'm not disputing his character on screen, what he did, but was it enough to pack the buildings? Hell no. He was never be regarded as a Stone Cold, a Rock, a fucking John Cena, a Hulk Hogan. He would never be regarded in that same breath.
He's right below that, though. He's right below those guys.
No, that's okay. So that's that mountain, and there's another mountain,
right
and there's
there.
another mountain under that.
No,
and there's another mountain
bro.
under, and there's another mountain under that mountain. He's there where he needs to be.
You putting this man in the cave, bro. Stop it.
Let me ask you this question: Do you think Triple H has more impact and sold more tickets than Sting?
DX was selling a lot of tickets, bro.
I didn't say DX. I said Triple H.
Triple H was the main guy in DX, bro.
No, he wasn't. You know, everybody knows Shawn Michaels was the main guy, bro. Stop it, man.
DX 2.0, that was Triple H, bro.
Bloodline 2.0 was Solo. We don't care about that, bro.
No. DX 2.0 was bigger than DX 0.1 or whatever, 1.0 or whatever you want to call it, bro. DX 2.0 with Billy Gunn, Road Dogg, X-Pac was bigger than Shawn and Triple H, bro.
And okay, so let me ask you this question. Do you think he moved more tickets than Sting?
I think overall, yes. Yes. Then Sting? Yes. Yes.
So do you think Triple H is more of an icon than Sting?
In my opinion, yes. Yes.
I can't co-sign that because I already know Sting is a bigger star than Triple H.
Sting got really big because of NWO, bro.
No.
Yes.
No.
When he became the Crow Sting, that was to go against NWO, bro. NWO needed a antagonist to go against them that would be believable. That was Sting. If there's no NWO, you don't get that Sting, bro. It doesn't happen. He's still Surfer Sting, bro.
Let me tell you something.
Who gave Sting the idea for that shit?
Scott
Say his name. Yeah. There you go.
Scott.
The member of NWO, bro.
Yeah. But just because his peak in his career was the Crow Sting doesn't mean that he still wasn't selling tickets and having people come out in the crowd painting their faces. I ain't never seen no one come in the crowd with a sledgehammer for Triple H.
They don't allow it in the building. They don't allow weapons in the building. They don't allow weapons in the building. They confiscated hundreds of sledgehammers every night in the stadiums, bro.
No, they didn't.
I've seen the pictures.
Damn about no Triple H.
I've seen how many DX shirts did they sell though?
That's on a lot of DX shirts.
A shit ton, son.
A shit ton. Yes. I'm not going to deny that. But we're talking about the individual of Triple H. Did he have more presence than the Stinger? Sting. Surfer Sting, let me tell you something. Surfer Sting was already on the pedestal before it was, what they call him, Terrorizing. Remember, Terrorizing was in WCW. I was Triple H now.
We all had some bad gimmicks.
Yeah.
Hunter Hearst Helmsley was bad, too.
You know what's a bad gimmick? When Hunter Hearst Helmsley, the Blue Blood, when he did that shit in WWE, okay? Okay?
I don't know why I like that when I was. I loved Triple H when I was a kid, bro. I don't know why I like that little French or whatever he was, Englishman
curtsy
or
he used to do.
Yeah.
Nah, bro, I'm so sorry. You were wrong on this one. We let the fans decide it, but I'm promise you right now, Sting is going to go down with a bigger legend than Triple H in the archives of pro wrestling. I am so sorry.
Triple H, bro. DX
Sting.
Evolution.
DX Evolution. Okay, I give you Surfer Sting, who was the number one baby face in the company. Why did you think the Crow Sting worked so much? Because the homegrown.
He was in the baby face of a company that wasn't doing good, bro.
And Triple H was in a company that wasn't doing nothing until the NWO came along and saved the
DX,
whole
baby.
industry.
They made NWO better by DX. DX was more entertaining than NWO. Bro.
Wait a minute. Stop it.
WWE, baby.
I'm not going to let you do that. I'm not going to let you do that to yourself. Retract that statement, bro. We're going to delete that off the book.
DX never got carried away like NWO did.
What you mean carried away?
I don't know, 500 members in the NWO?
It was a whole different wrestling company. It wasn't a fucking faction.
Bro, they never... They was WCW, bro. It was WCW still.
Okay. So you want to go not K-Fabe when it? Okay, all right, whatever. It's okay. I understand. But guess what? Guess who's still wearing NWO shirts nowadays?
People still wearing DX shirts, bro.
Since 96.
People still wearing DX shirts, bro.
I ain't seen a DX shirt since 96. Get out of here. I've seen a lot of NWO shirts out there.
That's how crazy NWO got, is that they were like, well, I guess we'll just start wrestling each other because there's so many of us. That's crazy. I think it was Billy Gunn. He said, what is there 7 total members of NWO throughout history? 7? NWO. How many members of NWO? We looked it up one day on this pod. It was like 126, bro. That's insane.
It was like 68 of them motherfuckers. Bro. You gotta stop capping.
That's so many, bro.
Stop capping.
So many.
Just because it was an actual wrestling organization, did DX actually have their own pay-per-view?
No, because it wasn't stupid. It wasn't stupid.
So you mean to tell me NWO was stupid?
Yeah, they got so big they had to wrestle each other. That's ridiculous, bro.
Let me tell you something. When you revitalize a whole damn industry, you can do what the hell you want to do.
79 members of NWO, bro.
Mm-hmm.
79.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
Is there even 79 active roster members of either AEW or WWE right now?
That's a lot more than AEW, I tell you. And WWE. Let's stop it, bro. Let's stop it. Don't do that, bro.
79?
It don't matter. But who will go down in the history of archives? Who is more of a prevalent name, NWO or DX?
I think it's equal, bro.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Yes, it is, bro.
It's this. This is the most prevalent faction of all time. Yeah. But guess what? Guess who they stole that from? Before it was this, it was this. You understand?
Yeah. They couldn't do the crotch shots no more, bro. They had to switch it up.
It was this. And DX took this and just did this. It was this first, okay?
And only one guy was a member of both.
X-Pac.
And
that's why he's the most underrated wrestler of all time.
Sean Waltman it is?
Sean Waltman, man. Here we go right here. Here we go. Thug life.
1, 2, 3 kid.
1, 2, 3 kid. 6 pop. Come on now.
Bronco Buster. All right, let's keep it AEW with one of Triple H's greatest opponents, Mick Foley. He debuted in AEW. Do you want to see this man wrestle in AEW?
Hell no. Hell no.
Why not, bro? Him versus Darby Allin? You don't want to see that?
No.
Bro, I think he's going to have a match in AEW.
No, he's not. He better not have a
match.
Mick Foley, you better sit your ass down somewhere in a recliner chair. He is broken up. He is broken like a porcelain doll. No, let that man finish his life out. He gave too much of this industry already. He don't need to have another damn match. I don't want to see that shit. And
Who'd
I'm
he
not.
come at? Who was he talking shit to? MJF?
MJF kicked that boy in the balls with the softest kick in the balls I've ever seen in my life.
You got to, bro. You got to. He's an old guy.
The older you get, your balls hang more. So he's
Bro.
had to do a little bit kick.
Mick Foley, all in. Who's he wrestling, bro?
Nobody. The man in the fucking mirror. That's who he's wrestling. Don't do that, man. We not gonna see no Mick Foley match, no damn AEW, man.
I think we do. I think we see it, bro.
No.
I think we see it, bro.
We're not gonna see it. I don't want to see it. Nobody wants to see it.
No, okay. I know you don't want to see it, but do you think it will happen?
No.
What % chance do you give it?
0, -0 times 3 zeros.
I'm at 50-50.
No, it ain't gonna happen, man. It ain't gonna happen. He's at a stage of his career that he don't need to wrestle. His name is prevalent within the
There's a lot of wrestlers at certain times in their life that they don't need to wrestle no more. And then they Sabu wrestled like 2 weeks before that motherfucker passed away, bro.
Sabu?
Yeah. Ric Flair out there having heart attacks in the ring wrestling.
But that's Ric Flair.
Sandman was just wrestling, bro.
Who?
All these Sandman, bro. You know Sandman.
Let me tell you something about all those ECW originals, bro. Let me tell you something, bro. They ain't them motherfuckers wouldn't.
Who's another ECW original? Mick Foley, bro.
No,
they
not
wrestling.
like that. Not like
they
that.
They wrestling, bro.
Like I told
wrestling.
I only know about Mick Foley because in WCW as the Cactus Jack, bang bang. You know what I'm saying?
Wrestlers wrestle.
ECW. No.
You know what he gonna do? He gonna be a tag partner with Darby Allin.
And
versus
Darby
MJF.
Like 98% of that match. Mick Foley come in with 2 punches and then get the fuck out the ring.
He gonna be 98% of that match, bro. It's gonna happen, bro.
I don't want to see it.
Mick Foley is gonna wrestle in this ring this year, bro.
I don't want to see Mick Foley in the ring. Only time I want to see Mick Foley in my ring if he's conducting the interview. That is all I want to see. I don't want to see And Mick Foley says he ain't wrestling no more ever again. His body is toe up from the floor up.
They all say that, bro. They all say that.
Until the bag comes, I can get another one.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm so sorry. My knees is gone. My back is gone. My hips is gone. I can't do nothing but do this.
The only one that Stone Cold came back and wrestled Kevin Owens. We never thought that would happen. The only one I believe,
that's different though.
The only one I believe when they say they're done is Undertaker. He's the only one I think that is. Yeah. And even then, I'm like,
yeah. And then we saw that motherfucker come out with a match with Goldberg at goddamn South.
He had matches after that, bro. He had matches after that.
No.
Mick Foley, bro. Mick Foley
is done. And the only reason why I'm so confident in what I'm saying is because Mick Foley is the only one out of those guys that we just named who said they were done and they came back. They never took bumps like Mick Foley.
Yeah, he gonna come out here and do some
Mick
crazy
Foley's body is done for.
He gonna do some crazy
shit. He needs to sit down and just be admired from a distance to say, "We appreciate you. Thank you very much, Mr. Mick Foley." That's it.
Yeah.
He should never be in that ring taking bumps ever again after what he did. He took enough bumps. He took enough bumps. That Hell in a Cell bump cost him about 5 years of his career.
Which one?
Exactly.
Which one in that match was, I mean
5, 10, 15, 20 years every bump.
I think the second
to the top, down to the bottom, or throwing it off to the cage to the announcer's table. Tell me which one.
Through the cage and the chair hitting him in the face. That one was the worst one, bro. Because he didn't know he was taking that bump. He didn't know he knew he was taking the one off the cage onto the announce table. He knew mentally that was coming. The one where he got thrown through the cage, he didn't know that was coming. He thought he was just getting choked, slammed on top of the cage. And then
that's true.
Yeah.
But can we go ahead and say this, because this is for people who ain't see our AEW Double or Nothing Aftershock, when we say, I can sit here and say with all conviction of my heart, I haven't heard nobody else on the internet that made the comparison of Mick Foley and Darby Allin until we started making it.
Now they do.
Let's keep it a buck, Oof. Let's keep it a buck now.
Nobody
else was talking about that until we started saying it
a long time ago.
We've been saying it for a while. And then we even have people giving us some get back saying, it's not the same thing. Nah.
Mick Foley about to be Darby Allin's manager or something.
Mentor, whatever. I look.
He don't need a mentor. He don't need a mentor. He good.
Who?
Darby Allen don't need a mentor.
He don't need a mentor.
He good. He good doing what he doing, bro.
He is good what he's doing. You right about that.
Yeah.
Oh shit. This is word on the street, right?
It's word on the street. We in these streets.
Where your shit at, bro?
Oh shit. It's right here. Dun, dun.
Oh, you can put it over the headphones. Okay.
Yeah, baby.
The man right here.
Let me put it under. It was right here, bro. I just forgot.
Me too.
There we go. Now we right. Mick Foley wrestling, baby. All right.
No, do you honestly think he's gonna wrestle?
Bro, I won't say 50-50. I think 60-40 he wrestles. 60% he has a match, bro.
I don't see it happening, no,
bro.
I will pass out of my goddamn chair if they announce a Mick Foley match. I will be like, what the hell going on?
It'll be a tag match with Darby Allin, bro, for sure.
I don't even want to see that.
You going to. You going to watch it.
I don't even want to see that, man.
Yeah. All right, bro. Let's bring it to AAA, bro. Ludwig Kaiser got into a little bit of trouble, bro.
Okay.
A little bit of trouble. So then I hear the story. Apparently he's making out with his girl in the elevator or something. Being a little affectionate, a little PDA, if you will. Okay. Everyone does it, you know.
That's right.
Then there's a guy on the elevator, and the story goes, allegedly, the guy gets off the elevator. He's like, knock that shit out or I'll call ICE to like arrest the girl or something like that, right? So I hear this story. I was like, damn, man. I wouldn't beat up a guy for that. I'd just be like, hey, man, just keep going, you know, whatever. But then I'm like, bro, this man, Ludwig Kaiser, is a hero in Mexico right now, right? Generally, Mexicans not the biggest fans of ICE right now.
Exactly.
I said, is this a fake story, bro? That WWE planted just to have his match mean even more, bro?
That's a good point. That's a good point.
Do you think that happened, bro?
That's a good point. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Could WWE, like we talked about it? So we had Brock Lesnar fake retirement, K-Fabe. Seth Rollins injury, K-Fabe. Is this just WWE trying to be like, let's get him, bro? We can make a fake fucking mugshot, release the story. Yeah.
Hope that it is fake for the sake of
that'd be crazy, bro.
Because I promise you right now, if a motherfucker say some shit like they being my lady, and my lady Vietnamese, and they say some shit like that, I am whipping their ass, the dog shit out of their ass. You understand? I don't care what my lady say to me. I'm going to see red, and I'm beating the dog shit out of their ass right there. Before
whatever happened, the door
closed, his ass will be knocked the fuck out. I promise.
Whatever
you that.
Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me, bro. Whatever happened to that saying?
It don't hurt me, but if you say something to my lady, you say something to my seeds, to my children, we gonna have some fucking problems. You can say what you want to say to me, because I ain't gonna worry about it, because you ain't gonna get me off my pedestal. But you say something to my lady, like some shit like that, I am beating the dog shit out of you.
Dog shit.
I will hope that this is a story, but if it ain't, man, kudos to Kaiser for whooping that boy's ass. You know what I'm saying? Because I know, just like you know, if someone has said some shit like that to you about your lady, you done whoop their ass right there off the elevator.
That's my only trigger. That's my only trigger, bro.
You see?
That's it. Bro, you think Lou would put on the Grande American Grande Americano mask before he whooped his ass, bro. He said, hold on. He said, hold on, bro.
He put that shit on.
Put the steel plate in. He put the steel plate in, bro. He put that steel plate in and said,
And he said, who did it? We don't know him with a mask.
it was some guy that said, oh, Grande Americano, bro. I don't know.
Who beat you up? Motherfucking the luchador mask with my ass.
He hit me with the Hurricane Rana, bro. I was so confused.
Oh my God. That would be crazy, man. And start whooping motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Protected by the mask. You do whatever you want to do as long as you have the mask on.
Yeah. But right when I heard when he said, I'm going to call ICE, I was like, bro. If WWE didn't write this story, this would be a story Vince McMahon would have wrote, though. You know what I'm saying? If this really happened, that sounds like some Vince storyline shit right there, you know?
Look, we've talked about it. We always talk about if Vince McMahon was still in power, he would have had an ICE faction.
Oh, dude.
But the ICE would have stood for something different.
Yeah. Bro.
We already know what it's called, ICE.
Bro. He would have had it already lined up, bro.
They would have put up the Dragon League.
Yeah.
And all them boys like, what you doing over here? Let me see your papers, motherfucker. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't know if it's fake or not, but I hope it is.
Yeah.
They had, word on the street is they had close-ups of Ludwig Kaiser, and they said that he had tears in his eye, fighting back the emotion of what was going on with him. I don't believe that shit, bro.
He didn't have a scratch on his face, though. Not a scratch.
There you go. We don't know. He was under that mask, but we don't know.
Yeah. Bro, it's that's a kayfabe that could get you like that makes you happy to be a wrestler. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That type of kayfabe stuff with even Brock's retirement kind of whatever, kind of, Seth's injury, if we didn't all know he was like, literally when that injury happened, we're like, he's faking that shit.
Yeah, we said it.
He's faking that shit.
4-4 Hill said it first.
Yeah.
Now.
But man, that shit would be crazy, bro. All right, bro. Let's talk about Dave Meltzer just reported what you've been saying for, I don't know, 3 months now. And that is AEW is thinking about a TLC match with the Young Bucks, Edge, Cope, Christian, and FTR at All In. We've been saying, you've been saying, I haven't been saying, you've been saying it.
We have been saying it here on the 4-4 Hills podcast for the last
months.
4 months that whatever transpired after the first Cope and Cage and Cope match with FTR is eventually going to lead up to a triple threat match because AEW want to do their own version of the TLC.
Yeah, we'll call it the LTC match.
There you go.
I guarantee WWE's got TLC trademarked for sure.
We've been saying that shit for the longest. And Dave Meltzer, the non-wrestler, shout out to you, man. I know you listen to a 4-4 Hills podcast. I know there's a lot of motherfuckers that listen to our podcast and they don't never say the things. But see, let me go ahead and say this right now. The most original, thought-provoking podcast on the IWC. Listen to them right now. Because like I said, we've been talking about this for the longest, Oos. We've been talking about there's going to be a LTC, not TOC. A lot of that.
CLT,
tables,
CTL.
ladders,
I don't know what
chairs.
Yeah. throw tax in there too. Like MJF and Mark Briscoe did the tables and tax match.
Yeah.
Throw some tax in there. That's another thing New York wouldn't allow in the Mayhem match. Tax.
Really?
Yeah. They didn't allow tax.
More of another reason why New York fucking sucks.
Yeah, come to Atlanta, guys.
Come to the South. We'll let you
Come
do
to
everything you want to do, man.
Yeah.
Texas,
but man,
Georgia, Tennessee, come to the South.
The only thing with a TLC match at All In with these 3 teams, I'm like, well, that's going to be match of the night, bro. Match of the night.
It's gonna be
Ospreay MJF. Gonna be a great match if that's what happens. Hopefully,
if you have these three teams in that type of environment, this might be the potential match of the decade.
it's got potential.
I said match of the decade.
It's got potential.
I mean, first of all, you can't go wrong with Young Bucks. Like you already know what they're gonna come with.
Yeah,
You can't go wrong with FTR, and you damn sure can't go wrong with Cope and Cage and Cope.
yeah. And you look at FTR as a tag team, and you like just looking at them without like if you're just looking at a picture of FTR, you're like they ain't doing no crazy shit off ladders and shit. But then you watch their matches, and you're like, oh, they do the crazy shit, bro. They just don't look like guys that do that crazy shit.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
They look like a WWE tag team. You know what I mean? They do.
Really?
FTR, you look at them, I see WWE. But then when you watch their matches, you're like, oh, that's AEW, clearly. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I just see motherfuckers who just ready to whoop your ass. Like any damn time it is. And they about that life. Okay.
Yeah.
Dave Messler, the non-wrestler, is late to the game because the 4-4 Hill's been talking about this shit since 4 months ago, man.
Yeah.
You understand? But it's all good. Look, we get a lot of people who do that thing to us. They listen to our show, take what we take because we're not as big as them, we ain't got enough followers as them, and they regurgitate our fucking takes to make them sound like they originated, and they didn't. And it's okay.
Yeah.
Always, like I always said before last show, always duplicate it. No, I'm sorry. Always imitate it. Never duplicate it.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. Motherfucker stole our
fan cat daddy.
One motherfucker stole our word on the street that one time. That motherfucker.
What was that?
Remember someone stole our word on the street? They're like, word on the street. They had an episode. I was like, what the fuck?
They had a whole episode to my word on the street.
I was like, we've been doing that for 20 episodes already.
I had a motherfucker, hold up. I seen a motherfucker the other day stole our fucking take about Will Ospreay and the Death Riders. When we came up with that reel just a couple of weeks ago, we talked about how this was the most riveting storyline in professional wrestling history. Like today, I'm sorry, not history, today. They came up with a take weeks later talking about something. This is the most better storyline in pro wrestling today. Your ass listens to 4-4 Hills podcast, but you know what? It's all love though. You understand?
Yeah.
Because they can't do it like us. And there ain't a goddamn team better than us in the internet right now, bro. Say it, clip it, and fucking frame it all you want to.
Let's talk about these content creators, bro.
Let's go.
Having to adjust a little. They're having to adjust a little, or I guess a lot.
A lot.
WWA. Look, I'm not going to mention any names. I'm not mentioning any names. But now I see a lot of these content creators that were doing these live reactions with WWE. Now they doing live now they doing live reactions with AEW.
Oh, yeah?
And I'm just like, what do y'all do? You was a WWE fan this whole time, but now you can't do live reactions, so now you're doing AEW stuff? I see him doing indie shit. Some indies. I'm just like, guys, if you you didn't love WWE, you loved what you were able to do with WWE. You know what I mean?
Bingo.
Yeah. You loved that they had a lot of fans, so you knew if you reacted to their stuff, you would get a lot of views, right? With their live video footage. Now you can't do that no more, so now you're doing all these other indie promotions. AEW, I'm like, what? Whoa. I thought you was a WWE fan.
Mm-hmm.
What you talking about?
So let's break this down into professional wrestling lingo, right? They did WWE because it is the biggest pro wrestling company in the world.
Yeah.
And they wanted to get the rub. You understand what I'm saying?
The rub, yeah.
And then once WWE shut that down, they started talking shit about them. And once WWE didn't start inviting them no more to WrestleManias and to the shows no more, they losing their damn mind. They lost in space. They don't know what's going on. But guess what? Why you want to be lost in space let me offer a little bit of advice for you to help you. How about just create?
Yeah.
Create your own content. Create your own words. Create your own platform without relying on you showing content from WWE, and you just adding commentary. They got commentators already. It's called Michael Cole.
I will say it is kind of messed up that WWE did use a lot of these creator reactions on their television, and then like they've been doing that. They've been showing the people reacting, and like they're using those content creators on their own TV show to show how excited like Brock's return was, stuff like that. And then a couple short months later, TK was like, nah, shut this down, bro. Shut it down. Because I mean, it's hard. We don't use no footage of WWE here on our show. We don't do none of that. We'll take some pictures. We'll put their picture on a reel or something, but we're not showing live video footage.
Yeah.
Which that is their property. You know what I mean? That's their property.
Exactly. So here's my rebuttal to what you just said. If the WWE is using their own God-given property, and you choose to react to their own God-given property, and they show you guys on the fucking big screen and this and that other, and you get your little and you get your panties in a bunch. Yeah. You understand? And you get mad when they take it away. How can you get mad? Because you're using they're doing the same thing y'all did to them. Yeah. Think about it. You use the WWE to get your numbers up, to get your viewers up, to get your followers up. And the WWE's use y'all to show how much excitement is going on out here when these things happen. So it's an even trade. So you can't get mad at the E or TKO for doing that. You can't get mad. And if anybody, I swear to everything, if anybody disagree with what we're talking about, but then go ahead and prove us wrong otherwise. Because I challenge you to jump on our show. Come on with the 404 His podcast and tell me why you reacting to what's going on WWE TV and them pulling it as different. Oh, I'm making content. No, you're not making content. You're not making original content. You're just piggybacking off the content that's already there. Where's the creative in that area? Yeah. That's McDonald's content creation.
But what's weird is there is a market for that. Like people like watching their reaction. Yeah, I'd rather just watch the show.
Man, ain't nobody want to watch the reaction because these motherfuckers can't afford to goddamn pay the motherfucking thing. That's what it is right there, bro. Let's keep it 100, bro. I can go on YouTube and goddamn Instagram and see the shit for free, and then instead of paying for the monthly subscriptions to the shit, let's keep it 100. This is what it all comes down to.
But people watch people online play video games. You know what I'm saying? Instead of you just actually playing the video game, people watch people playing video games. But that's crazy to me. We too old for that shit.
Until the video game industry locks down on that, they're going to keep doing it. Yeah. But the video game industry hasn't locked down on that. Yeah. So they're not going to keep doing it. The TKO locked down on that. So now you got to pivot. Yeah. But instead of you making a whole bunch of videos crying and whining and bitching and moaning about why you can't do what you thought that you were so good at and you wasn't that damn good because we was over there watching the shit with you and you just go, no. Your ass need to get up off the chair, do some creative shit, and stop piggybacking and stop. What'd you call it, Oos? No, you said the perfect word. What'd you say that shit was? It wasn't piggybacking.
I can't remember, bro. Damn.
That's all good, though. Instead of you just riding the coattails of what has already been shown, and you think you're doing something because you adding an extra commentary, and definitely the commentary is so biased. Let's keep it 100. Most of these WWE shit was so biased. It'd be the Brooklyn Baller come out in the crowd with a face mask. I'm like, this is the greatest thing in the world. No, it's not, motherfuckers.
When I knew, I was like, man, they faking, was when Rusev returned.
Yeah, Rusev returned. We had people falling out of the chair.
Oh my God, it's Rusev. I said, what?
You motherfuckers ain't say Rusev's name since forever, since he left WWE. Stop it, man. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it with the bullshit, man. And this is why I feel like our show and other pro wrestling content creators who just talk about what's going on and have their own podcast and they just make up different content, different subject matters to talk about. These are the real content creators. Not the ones that just react off the shit they see on TV. Like, we can do that shit too. And I promise you, if we do it too, it's going to be a whole lot more entertaining than y'all motherfuckers out there doing it. I promise you that. Times fold.
Because they don't put out the real feelings.
Yeah, they don't put no real feelings in that thing.
When I see certain, so like Chris Jericho returning to AEW, you would have got a good reaction from my ass.
You would have been like, oh, I didn't expect this to come back.
I would have been boo, just like I booed him in real life.
Exactly, man. Sit your ass down, Jericho. And see, and I think that's the problem. And I don't appreciate, and I never ever. And let me say one thing clear. In this niche that we do, we're gonna get nasty tonight. In this niche that we do, I see there's a whole bunch of gatekeepers. There's a whole bunch of gatekeepers in this niche of this IWC, as they call it, right? There's a whole bunch of gatekeepers that, if you don't do this and don't do that, if you don't play along to get along. Well, let me tell you something. 4-4 Hills, he and I, we don't play along to get along. We rock with you if we rock with you. But other than that, we ain't got to sit here and goddamn try to be on nobody's good side, because let me tell you something. Ain't none of y'all helped us get to the point we at. Ain't none of y'all helping us get to the point that we trying to be at. This is all homegrown, straight made. You understand? Probably excluding a couple of others, and y'all know who we talking about. We probably the only realest ones on the internet talking about this wrestling game. I don't hear nobody talking like this about this. You need to get a bunch of people who complaining about the shit all the damn time. Every time you turn on their fucking shit, they complaining. Like Saturday Night Main Event. Complaining. Saturday Night Main Event was the worst fucking thing. Let me go ahead and be the first one to say this. Let me go ahead and give my man his props right now. Oos, you told me before 2026 happened, WWE's gonna be back. You've been adamant about that. I will not give you all justification and say that they're back, but I can sit here and say this. It's been a shit ton, a lot better than 2025. Yeah.
And Clash in Italy is gonna be really good. But so, you know what I was saying? This is how real we are, though. You know what I was saying before Saturday Night Main Event? I said, I'm not excited for this at all. Exactly. But then I said, there's a chance they might deliver. We know 4-4 Heels. We ain't getting invited to no press rooms with WWE or AEW. Yeah. But I feel like a lot of other content creators wouldn't really speak what they really felt. It's much like, I love WWE, but when they do some dumb shit, I'm gonna be like, that was dumb. Exactly. You know what I mean? Yeah. Those Rusev returning was the greatest thing since sliced bread. No, it wasn't. No one cares. No one. Jericho returning to AEW. That was so awesome. No, it wasn't. Y'all was booing this motherfucker. But that brings me to my next talking point, bro. And this is kind of a weird thing, because back in the day, you hear wrestlers talk about, in the Attitude Era, the Nitro Era, they say if they got hurt, they were so scared because the crowd would forget about them and they would lose their spot. I think that's changed now, bro. If you go away for a long time and come back, especially with social media and the internet and all that, they're hyped. Look at Chris Jericho. He was getting booed out of the stadium in AEW all the time, bro. All the time, bro. Please retire. Yes. He goes away for 8 months, comes back in the crowd singing that Judas song. Bro, Street Profits. Look at Street Profits. They had the tag team championships, bro. Wasn't that big of a pop. They had a good run. They're great in ring. I love both of them. They go away for a while. They come back. huge pop, bro. I think times have changed, bro. People, all these wrestlers back in the day, scared to go away. Bro, go away for a while and come back and you'll be huge, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Look at
right.
Rusev. Rusev wasn't no great person. He comes back, crowd. Oh my God, it's Rusev. Like, no. But I think time off now kind of helps wrestlers than it was like back in the day when, Triple H got hurt when he tore his, everything. And he was like, came back at MSG and he was like, man, so worried that the crowd wouldn't react. And he got a huge ovation. But like wrestlers were scared to go away. But now when they go away and they come back, we're like, let's go. Look at Bianca Belair. All we talk about is we can't wait for her to get back. Naomi,
and when she gets
we
back,
cannot wait for her to get back. Women used to be scared to have babies in wrestling because they were scared to lose their spot. Now we're like, we want them back. So I think times have shifted with the away time,
It has, because I promise you this right now, we hear that. Bro, the crowd is going to pop out the damn roof. You understand?
Yeah.
And again, I can understand it's like that initial we haven't seen for a long time, so here you go. Okay, and then it's like the aftermath.
Yeah.
Are we going to keep this going? Well, it's not really up to the performer. It's up to the booking. How are they going to keep it going? Yeah. Let's not forget that. Right? And this is why I always say, Triple H, he's one of those type of dudes. He got power of booking and power of control because of who he rubbed elbows with. And he always got put in that spotlight because of who he knew, not of what he knew. You understand? Because let's keep it 100, bro. Like, he wasn't even all that on the mic, bro. He had to adjust his game to the mic because you have people like The Rock who was calling his match the Triple H ass. And they was like, oh, shit. He was pulling his card. The Rock pulled his card. That's why they had so much hate for The Rock, because The Rock will pull your card. Because The Rock didn't play fair. The Rock will take your deficiencies and use it against you. This is why The Rock is one of the greatest of all time, because he's one of those off the fly. Let me tell y'all something right now. If you can't come off the fly, John Cena, Hulk Hogan, Rock,
old CM Punk,
old CM Punk, Ric Flair. If you can't come off the fly with your shit, and you need to have your shit written down and rehearsed and regurgitated out, you don't have it. I am so sorry to tell anybody this who don't know it. You don't have it. Because truth be told, that's the talent. That's the art form. If you can come off the top of your dome, live in the crowd, and you switch, you pivot, and they get the crowd behind you, you got something there. But see, the thing is, I never see Triple H as that guy.
There's two people right now in the WWE that I know can come off the top.
Go ahead and say it.
Dirty Dom, Logan Paul.
Logan Paul can, and Dirty Dom can. And I'm not going to dispute those two. You're right. They can come off the top, but again,
it's proven.
Not in their control. It's in the booking.
It's been proven. Yeah, I forget where they were. It was a backstage thing where I think it might have been Ellen. Oh, God, I can't remember who was talking in the ring. And Logan Paul was in Gorilla. And Logan Paul was like, Triple H, let me go out there. Triple H, let me go out there. Give me the mic. Give me the mic. Give me the mic. I forget who it was in the ring. Triple H is like, you sure? He's like, yeah, let me go out there. And then it was after TV went off air and everything, too. So it was like, and this happened like a couple months ago. I forget.
It was like a lot. Like, it was like, okay, I got you.
Yeah. And Logan Paul was just chilling in Gorilla. He's like, let me go out there. Let me go. Triple H is like, go. And then the story we heard with Finn Balor talking to Dirty Dom in his first Judgment Day promo, bro. You think Dom's nervous, and Dom's like, he's like, what are you gonna say out there? And Dom's like, I'll figure it out when I get out there, bro. That you can't teach that. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
You can't teach that.
And I'll say the same thing about Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah.
right? And many times Stone Cold Steve Austin, you hear it from Maven. I've heard Maven. He's talking about this segment with him and God damn it, what's the other dude? The sideburns. And they was like this was all improv. And it goes back to what we talk about. Not only on the promos, talking in the ring, calling it on the fly.
Yeah.
Let's not act like if you can't do these things, you're not bad. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is I just give a little bit more credit to people who can do it on the fly. That's real talent. That is how you know these guys take what they take for serious. It ain't like, okay, what we gonna do? Oh, I'm gonna hit you here and I'm gonna jump you off here. We're gonna do this. Choreograph, great. And I understand we have banging matches because most of them is choreographed. Okay, let's keep it a buck. But the ones who can do it on the fly, based off the crowd reaction, like a Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
Y'all shit on that man's name because he said some things. Well, I'm gonna tell you right now.
He said some things, bro.
I'm gonna tell you right now. They ain't got nothing to do about what he said outside the ring, what he do in that ring. Let's separate the two. Okay.
People don't want to separate them though.
Yeah, they don't want to separate
because
because they want to mix everything together. Hulk Hogan and Terry Bollea is the same thing. Well, I don't give a damn because Hulk Hogan, we wouldn't even have a damn industry today if it was for Hulk Hogan. How about that? How about that? People act like Hulk Hogan is so irrelevant. Like Hulk Hogan didn't put his flag in the ground. He is Hulk Hogan. You say Hulk Hogan in the same breath as Muhammad Ali? You saying Hulk Hogan in the same breath as Michael Jordan? Like, when you talk about the top of your industry, past, present, or future, you only have these certain type of people. When you talk about music, who we talk about? Michael Jackson? This is Hulk Hogan. He's in that same category. As good as Elvis was, he wasn't no Michael Jackson. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, and I think what Michael Jackson got accused of is way worse than what Hogan got accused of.
But guess what? Being accused is different from being actually found guilty.
But Hulk, he was found guilty because we heard the recordings.
We heard the recordings. But he was inside his home. He ain't say it to nobody. He was talking about his home, butt naked,
talking to
getting
his
it
daughter.
down. You know what I'm saying?
He was talking to his daughter.
He was talking to his best friend's wife he got through smashing. That's what he was talking about.
No,
he was venting.
I'm talking about the daughter thing, bro.
He was talking about his daughter's boyfriend to her.
Yeah.
That's how the shit was recorded because it was inside of his home. And he smashed his wife.
Crazy.
No, it's not. It's not crazy.
No, it's crazy that it's crazy that the dude let him smash his wife, bro. That's crazy.
And then record the motherfucker where he doing it. That's some freaky dicky shit right there.
Yeah. Boy. Your best friend's like depressed and you're like, hey man, just go bang my wife. It's crazy, bro.
And Hulk Hogan felt free. He was like, man, you know what? I ain't done busting that. Let me tell you something off my chest. No, I don't care. But we're talking about the industry. We're talking about his impact. We're talking about that, bro.
Yeah.
There is not an industry today if it ain't for Hulk Hogan. Whatever personal feelings you feel aside because he said the N-word, who the hotta, la la la. Who the fuck gives a fuck, bro? I done heard people who ain't nowhere near Hogan's level who said it worse than him, and y'all motherfuckers get them motherfuckers a pass. Okay? Let's keep it a buck. Hulk Hogan revolutionized the industry that we experiencing today to the point to where it is.
Yeah.
If you don't want to acknowledge that, well, then you ain't no real wrestling fan. You get your politics and your feelings, emotions mixed up to what the fuck he did for an industry that you still low-key monetizing or getting shine off on. Like, I'm not going to sit here and hold that man hostage because because of what the hell he said. He don't like black people. Well, I don't know. I just don't think he like niggas. That's why I don't think he likes shit.
Well,
I don't
I'm
think
white.
he like niggas.
I'm white. I ain't speaking on none of this shit right now.
Hey man, Chris Rock.
By all
Chris
means,
Rock
brother.
Chris Rock said it. Yeah, I never heard bigger and blacker. Listen to Chris Rock when he say about niggas and black folks. And everybody in our community know there's a difference between the two. I'm gonna leave it right there.
Yeah. Hey, well, moving on. All right. So you know what I think? There's another talking point. This is my thing. And the reason I think AEW is climbing that hill and getting closer to WWE, if not right there, is I don't feel like when you're in a rivalry with someone in WWE, I don't feel like you actually hate that person because of shows like Unreal and all the podcasts they do, and they break the kayfabe and stuff like that. So like Gunther and Cody, I'm like, I've heard Cody Rhodes say how great Gunther is. I've heard, like, you know what I'm saying? But like when you interview MJF on the side of the street in New York about Darby Allin, he's like, he got school shooter vibes and he's a twink. You know what I mean?
That shit made me crack up.
Yeah.
Damn.
School shooter vibes. But like, that's the thing that I think is making AEW better and getting more traction, is because when you interview people like a John Moxley or a MJF, they still are in character. You know what I mean? But when you hear a podcast on Busted Open and you have all these WWE people coming in, like MJF on Busted Open is still MJF. He's still that guy. He's still talking shit about his opponent. He don't care. But when they talk to a Cody Rhodes or whoever, they're like, oh yeah, like they're losing kayfabe too much, bro. Too much.
How you feel about that is the same thing I feel about in the in-ring performance. That I am so glad you said that. If I can take what I've been trying to say for the last almost 2 years on this pod and apply it to help you understand what I feel about in-ring performance, that is exactly how I feel. That's why I love AEW matches more than WWE, because it feels like these motherfuckers don't like each other for real. They're really going at it. In WWE, it looks like they're like, I'm going to hit you with a insecurity, but I'm going to hit you with a soft one. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's what gets me out of suspending my belief.
Yeah, and like, okay. So best example of this in WWE where it is working is Oba and Brock. Where it was working really good was Jacob and Roman, until Raw ended and they had that last segment together and they respected each other. And I was like, I don't want y'all to respect each other, man. I get y'all are family and it's tribal combat, and I know people will be like, it's tribal combat. They can't touch each other until the fight. No, bro. But then they did like this kind of like respect thing at the end. And I'm like, now it's all like, it just, that's why I think AEW is gaining so much ground, is because you have the MJFs, the John Moxleys, Kevin Knights. You got all these people who got, even Darby Allin, Ariel Helwani. He stayed as Darby Allin in the interview, fucking dumping water on his head. But then CM Punk goes on Ariel Helwani and he's talking all this backstage, and he's like, oh, these people, like, even MJF does give credit to WWE, but then when they bring up Darby Allin, he's going to talk shit about Darby Allin. Yeah. You know what I mean? You can't be like, well, like WWE is breaking too much kayfabe, bro. It's too much.
This is why that fucking show Unreal came out. I said, I don't
Yeah.
like this shit. I
Yeah.
don't like it because they showing too much of what we don't need to know. And
Yeah.
it's a difference between showing behind the scenes, like the wrestlers preparing, wrestlers gearing up, the wrestlers talking to producers. But I don't want to see the two opponents who was about to face each other be like, hey man, let's get this
Yeah.
thing. I don't want to see that shit.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to suspend belief,
Yeah.
right? This is where the pro wrestling industry is built off of. Let's not
Yeah.
forget that. Like, at some point, can we all agree that at some point it's got to be some sort of realism in that ring to make you feel what you
Yeah.
feeling, right? But if you see backstage, you see Seth and these boys, hey man, you know what I'm saying? They hugging and dapping each other up before they go out through the curtain immediately. It's like, well, that just killed
Yeah.
everything I just wanted to fucking see.
Yeah.
You understand? So
the best thing about Cody and Roman and that, those two matches at WrestleMania is when Cody went on podcast afterwards, after he won the belt at WrestleMania 40, and they're like, how much did you talk to Roman? He's like, not at all. We don't talk. Then they ask, oh, you and Roman are on the Street Fighter movie. Did y'all hang out? He's like, no, we don't talk. Like, that's why I want to see that third match, because I know Roman don't fuck with Cody. Cody don't fuck with Roman. You know what I mean?
yeah.
But then when I see like Unreal and they're about to do the Elimination Chamber match where John Cena wins it and all these guys are standing around talking about the ending, I don't want to see that. I like Unreal, but I don't like seeing that part of it. I like seeing the parts where like they're talking about like LA Knight messing up the ending to Money in the Bank and Lyra Valkyria having this zip tie thing that she introduced and then it didn't work out. I don't mind seeing that stuff. I don't want to see these wrestlers who are supposed to be hating each other being like, what's up, bro? What's the finish? You know what I mean? Like, what's the finish, bro? I don't want to hear reports about how Seth Rollins and CM Punk are cordial with each other now. I don't want to hear those reports. I would like it if Seth Rollins will still be like, I hate CM Punk. But then we had reports that CM Punk and Seth Rollins are very cordial backstage. I don't want to hear that, bro.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear that. Like, I've never seen a picture of Darby Allin and MJF together. You know what I mean? So I think this is AEW is definitely old school in that sense. And then people will always bring up AEW did an Unreal before Unreal back in like 2019, 2020
Backstage
or
access,
something. Yeah. And I never watched it, so I don't know what went down. But they ain't doing it now. You know what I mean?
Well, let me inform everybody who harp on that. You talking about AEW in the younger years when they're trying to find an identity.
Yeah.
They found their identity now. Now
they gave WWE the idea for Unreal.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts. Real shit. So, listen. Do we all know when we're watching this, like, there's a certain amount of cooperation? Keyword. Yes. We understand. Do we understand when they're on that mic and it's like hey, you say this, I'm going to say this? We understand that. But when it's happening live, you don't think about that.
Yeah.
When you see the matches live, you don't think about that. You just want to see something like, yo, that gets you sucked in like a movie. Like a fucking movie. When I watch movies, I know this shit ain't really, really happening.
Yeah.
But guess what? It gets me lost in those 2 hours like, that shit was good.
Yeah.
And that's what professional wrestling is. You understand? It's get you lost in the time that you're experiencing what you're watching. And if you can't do that because you're so convoluted and you want to know everything that happens behind the scenes, I don't want to know. I don't want to know because it's going to kill me for what I see the show.
Yeah.
I want to just see the show for what they presented as, and I don't want to know what the fuck happened up to that point. Some things ain't meant to be told. Some things are meant to be sold.
Yeah.
You understand? So no, I don't want to know. I don't want to know how the director directed the actors to make this scene to make it more riveting. I don't want to know these things. I don't want to know the sequence of this ending of this match of how they worked it out. I don't want to know these things. It is not because I think pro wrestling is real. Pro wrestling, matter of fact, pro wrestling is very real.
It's a television show. It's a television show. Yeah, it's a television show.
Them bumps they take is very fucking real, but it's scripted. And I don't want to know these things because I want to enjoy the industry that I love so much and enjoy it for what it presented as. I don't want to know every nuance like, oh, like, why would you want to do that? Why?
Yeah.
And if you and if that's your forte, more power to you. More power to you. But we don't. We really don't want to. I don't want to know because it kills it. It kills everything for what this pro wrestling industry was built off on originally. Well, times are different. Yes, it is. But guess what? They didn't show backstage shit back in the times like that. But damn, to show two opponents who are supposed to have a heated feud and go out there and make people believe and be buy-in emotionally, and only to be like to be disrupted by because they have an unreal show and these motherfuckers like, hey man, here we go. Man, that shit just kills everything. It kills everything.
Yeah.
So no, I don't like Unreal. It's not one of those shows I got to rush to see because I see it as too much being shown. I like to diagnose and examine our industry based off what I see on front of the TV and what they present, instead of knowing the backstage shit. And I'm gonna tell you, wrestlers, this right here, all wrestlers, independents to the big two, AEW, WWE. If y'all think what y'all doing and showing so much and it's cool and because people still watch, let me tell you something. It's a slow death that you're incurring. A slow death. Just because it's popping now, don't mean that same reaction is going to happen 10 years from now. Protect the industry at all costs. We need to get back to that kayfabe. We need to get back to protection. Because everybody who's doing this stuff thinking like, oh, this, and that, they think it's so cool because right now it's cool to see behind the scenes, right? And all independent wrestlers, all WWE, everybody, I think the only persons who don't really get like that is AEW. But you see independent wrestlers doing the same thing. Like, it's cool to show no, it's not. Protect the industry. Protect the fucking industry, man. Because I'm telling you right now, 10 years, 15 years from now, when you don't have a lot of people at your shows and a lot of people don't fuck with wrestling because they know it's all scripted and it's all of this and it ain't, you can't emotionally evolve yourself into it because you know that it ain't what it seems to be when they broadcast it. You got no one to blame but your fucking self.
Yeah. And that's still why I like Cody and Roman, because Cody will be like, we don't talk, man. Like, how much prep went into this match? He's like, none, bro. We don't talk, man. Like,
yeah.
And man, if I ever become president of the United States, and I will make it a law, any wrestling fan that says they're a wrestling fan and someone says, you know it's fake, right? You get to give them one chop to the chest legally.
I was gonna say you give them 20 lashes.
No, just one Gunther chop to the chest, bro. It's fake, huh? Let's go.
Nah, it's not fake. It's scripted, yes, but it's not fake, man. But
yeah,
I feel so passionate about what I just said because this is what the industry is based off on, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like, at what point are we going to not show everything to the fucking public?
Yeah. And that's
For what
like
reason?
Unreal could still work, but leave
Without
out some of that shit. Like
Exactly.
just have Triple H talking about the matches and stuff. Like don't show like Liv and Bailey and all them smacking each other's asses and being like, having a good match out there, guys. Come on, let's go. Like, don't show that stuff. You know?
Don't show Triple H walking through your fucking entrance. I don't want to see the nose telling you how to be it. Like, let that shit be organic.
Yeah.
See, let me tell you something. There's a whole part of this industry that needs to be organic. It needs to be preserved.
Yeah.
From the shoot promos, from the in-ring action, calling a fly, to your entrance. Everything there has to be a certain amount of organicness to what we're watching in order for us to feel it.
Yeah.
And if it's not there anymore, we're not going to feel it. And if we don't feel we like we're watching, how can we make it popular again?
Yeah. Like the Unreal moment with Tiffany and Charlotte promo where they went off script or whatever. And Triple H was like, you need to tell Tiffany to apologize for that. No, don't show me that, bro.
They should have never showed that. They should have kept that raw.
Yeah.
Because guess what? Because if they would have kept that just raw and never showed it on Real, they could have had something 5 years down the line if they meet up again and say, remember this? And they're like, oh, that was some real shit. See, you're hurting the business by giving too much away.
Leaking too much. Too much.
Loose lips sink ships.
Yeah.
Come on, Ruth.
Motherfuckers, man.
Come on.
All right, let's talk about Vince McMahon, Tony Khan. They're in a little bit of legal trouble. Hold on, let me pause. I didn't feel like Nick Khan. I said Tony Khan. My bad. There's too close of names, bro.
Too close, right?
Let me bring it up. All right. In a new ruling in the WWE merger lawsuit, so this is when TKO and WWE were merging, someone found out that Vince McMahon and Nick Khan, I almost said it again, Nick Khan destroyed evidence. As a consequence, the court will treat 5 damaging facts as presumably true when the case goes to trial next month. Vince and Khan, as well as 3 others, Paul Levesque, Stephanie McMahon, and Brad Blum, all use Signal's auto-delete function, which wipes out messages they have the legal duty to preserve. What? You can't delete your own messages, bro? They was using Snapchat to communicate, bro. The messages delete, bro.
Pretty much. Listen.
And how do they know about these text messages if they were deleted?
It's the federal government, FBI. They gonna have the research on your asses. Let me tell you something.
But they can't get the text messages. They know you deleted text messages, but they can't see what text messages you deleted.
If they know they deleted text messages, they can see what they deleted.
I don't get it, bro. You should be able to delete whatever message you want, bro.
It just proves what we've been talking about for the longest on this podcast. We've always said
some fishy shit going on.
Vince McMahon is still influencing without being there, and you starting to see that it's happening. Okay, look. This ain't your ordinary pro wrestling podcast. We on a whole nother level with this shit.
How many side chicks are on this? How many side chicks are on these Signal delete, auto delete apps, bro?
I mean, let's not go into that. Let's not open that can of worms.
people are like, wait, there's an app where the messages delete? Hold up. Hold up.
Like, what name of that app is right
here?
They
downloading Signal right now, bro.
Motherfuckers saw that report and said, what they say? What name of that is? What the app is? Oh my God. Listen. they ain't doing nothing that nobody ain't never done before.
Yeah.
It's just because they're on the bigger stage and it's a public traded company that people's like, look at them, look at them. Man, y'all know each and every one of you motherfuckers do some dirt and you say delete, delete, delete. Let's not keep it. Let's keep it a buck, man.
Yeah. It was like when Tom Brady with the deflated footballs. They said, "We need your phone, Tom Brady." He said, "Yeah, I ain't got that phone no more, bro."
Destroyed.
He's destroyed. I accidentally ran it over with my car 15 times. My bad. I didn't look. I thought your phone's your private shit, bro. You know, I didn't.
No, it ain't.
Like,
it ain't. If it's connected to the internet was created to where shit ain't private no more.
Yeah.
All right. Let's keep
Freedom
it
of Information Act, bro.
There you go.
9/11.
9/11. George Bush signed that thing into a function. He said, "Hey, let's check it out.
Yeah.
Patriot Act. We can run up in your goddamn
Patriot
home.
Act. That's right. Yeah,
we
that's
can run
what
up
it was.
in your home, and we ain't gotta have no damn warrant.
Yeah.
We can check your phone. We ain't gotta have no warrant because we trying to under the guidelines. We trying to protect this country from terrorists. You understand? That's either here or there. But again, I could have swore on everything that I love. We got more important pressing issues in this country than what the fuck Vince McMahon and Nick Khan was texting to each other.
And Triple H and Stephanie and who was the other? Brad Bloom.
Brad Bloom.
Allegedly.
In the cocoon. I don't give a damn what he doing. It was nighttime or noon. It don't matter, bro.
It says the ruling is a significant setback for the defendants who are Vince, Khan, Levesque, George Barrios, Michelle Wilson. The case will be harder specifically for McMahon and Khan to prevail against the shareholders plaintiffs, allegedly.
So is TKO low-key in a battle with the original owners of WWE?
I don't even know what's going. Like, what were they like? I don't even know, bro. I don't even know. They was doing some suspect shit though. That's what it seems like.
What I tell you since we started talking about Nick Khan, what I always call that motherfucker, the goddamn devil. He look like a motherfucker who do shit like this. He know what he's doing. Vince
probably wished he had this auto delete when those other text messages came out.
He said, "Wait, don't give a damn."
He said, "Wait, there's an app
speeding, hitting guardrails, and he was blasted as hell." And the motherfucker said, "What you doing?" He said, "I'm going to a wedding."
No, was he going to a wedding or was he was leaving Hulk's funeral or something?
I don't know what he was doing.
Yeah,
the motherfucker got off free a Scott charge.
Allegedly.
And he was talking about, so why I didn't know he was behind me. Vince, you know that motherfucker was behind your ass. He was trying to outrace that motherfucker with your little Bugatti fucking car he had and shit. He was racing so damn fast, he forgot he was 70-something years old. He motherfucker swerved and hit the curb. Yeah.
Bro.
Come on now. No. I don't give a damn. Again, this is more shit that don't matter to me. Like, what is the problem with going on? Like, what? Like, can somebody please explain to me why is this so prevalent? Why are we even mentioning shit like this? Not on our podcast. What I'm saying, like, why is it even a thing about them deleting text of because of the merger of what? Not
because it's illegal, my friend. Apparently,
it's illegal.
I didn't know deleting text messages was illegal, or having an app that automatically deletes text messages. I said, if that's illegal, why does the app exist?
If that's illegal, well, goddamn side pieces should be all in jail right now. Male or female. Side pieces need to be all locked up because we all going to use that shit one time or another because some shit we trying to hide. Let's keep it a fucking buck, man.
Let me look it up. Hold up. Why is Vince and Nick Khan getting in trouble by shareholders?
By deleting text.
Let's see what AI says. Shareholders are suing Vince McMahon and Nick Khan, alleging they pre-wired, whatever the fuck that means, the 2023 WWE Endeavor merger. Plaintiffs claim they steered the sale to preserve Vince McMahon's leadership role and secure bonuses rather than exploring higher bids to maximize shareholder values. That makes sense.
Motherfuckers.
Yeah.
This is a company that this man
So basically, they sold it for less, so Vince could still be in charge.
Still have a certain amount of power.
Yeah,
like I've been talking about. Like, this motherfucker still got some influence.
But how is so how is that illegal? I don't even know. I don't. We need a. Hey, any lawyers want to be on this show? We want to interview a motherfucking lawyer, a business lawyer. It's like if I want to sell my company for less money, I can do that, right?
As long as I get a little bit more say so in my company, I've been selling for less money. I don't think that's a bad thing. But see, that's the problem. There's people who was like, we want the WWE, and they was like, nah.
But the shareholders are mad because Vince, they could have made more money if Vince sold to someone else so they could make more money, right?
And there you go.
Yeah, so it's plaintiffs argue the executives discouraged or ignored other potential buyers. Yeah, who might have offered higher premium for shares. So basically, rich people are mad they didn't get richer than being rich. You know what I'm saying?
Bingo. Well, I'm supposed to have this amount of money if I would have bought this and sold this. No, who gives a damn? As a private company overall, you have the right to sell who you want the hell you want to sell to.
But I guess
there's
not.
No law saying that you're supposed to sell to the highest bidder.
It looks like there is.
Nah. It sounds like a bunch of bullshit to me. It sounds like a bunch of rich people problems.
It do sound like rich people shit, bro.
It sounds like rich people problems.
Yeah.
You know, like what the hell?
Yeah. If you offer me $100 or $50, I'm taking that $100. You know what I'm saying?
Motherfuckers say they want to buy the 4 for Hills podcast, and we do some businessman shit. Like, as long as we have a little bit of credit control, and we still got some shit. We should be able to do that because we created this motherfucker.
We got to download Signal though, bro. So it deletes.
Hey, you saw who most of the messages were deleted. It was Nick Khan.
I mean, it looked like it was a lot of people.
Goddamn devil Nick Khan was in that bitch, bro. I'm gonna keep calling that shit.
It looked like Nick Khan was trying to help your boy Vince McMahon out, though.
No, he wasn't. Nick Khan trying to help himself out. I'll tell you something. Nick Khan like the motherfucker who will call the police after stabbing you in the back and say he had a concealed weapon. That's what Nick Khan looked like.
Allegedly.
You understand what I'm saying?
Allegedly.
That's what Nick Khan looked like. No, I know. That's what he looked like. That's what he looked like. He looked like one of them those ratatouille ass snitching ass motherfuckers. That's what he looked like.
Yeah.
He'll tell on you to save himself. Type shit.
Yeah.
Because my grandfather told me, don't trust a man that never smiles. If you don't trust a man.
I ain't ever seen Nick Khan smile. That's true, bro.
Never smiles. If he don't smile, hey,
how
Nick
you
Khan,
gonna be a multi-millionaire?
And he's still like this.
You a multi-millionaire. You never smile, bro. Come on, man.
Don't trust. That's the goddamn devil. I'm telling you, bro.
Don't trust a man that never smiles.
Women on a platter, and he's still looking like this. I don't trust him.
That's crazy,
goddamn devil Nick Khan.
All right, bro. We gonna bring back a segment. And it's moves that should be retired. Last time we did this, I said it was Damian Priest on the Undertaker rope walk with a crossbody. I think you said suicide dives need to be retired. I got a new one for you.
Sorry.
Charlotte Flair's cartwheel clothesline, bro.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Put that shit down. Put it behind the pastor and shoot it down.
Bro. It is so bad. I'm like, it's bad.
Yeah.
I don't understand why she can't hit it and make it like look real low. Every time the person's like, it takes too long, bro. And you can hit that. You can hit that move and make it look good. You can hit that move and make it look good.
Yeah.
But she can't. It's so bad, bro. I'm like,
Yeah.
it's so bad.
Oh, it's horrible. It's
Yeah.
horrible. It's horrible, man. It's horrible. She needs to retire. Charlotte Flair, you need to retire that move, please.
Please.
Or tell the people who's taking the move, do a better job of taking it or something.
Yeah. They're always like, they look, they're like, oh, she's still ain't ready. She's still ain't ready. Oh, there she goes. There you go. Like, bro, it's so bad. It's so bad. Same with LA Knight jumping on the top rope when he can't hit the top, bro.
Stop it, LA Knight.
Yeah.
Don't do that no more. It's like he's so in his own mind. He's like, I know I can hit that shit 9 out of 10, but bro, that value went down a lot.
2 out of 10. 2 out of 10.
Now it's like 7 out of 20. You might hit that motherfucker.
And then what makes Charlotte Flair's move worse is when she hits it, she's always like, let's go. I was like, that was like
not impactful at all.
Yeah.
I didn't feel the impact. It was horrible. No.
Terrible.
How come us as pro wrestling fans get touted by being so wrong by saying things like this? And I don't feel like we are. I just feel like we're just consumers of the product, and who else better than to critique the product than the people who actually watch the fucking product?
Yeah, it's bad.
Oh, you don't know what goes on between it. You right. I don't know what's going on between it, but I'm gonna tell you one thing I do know. That shit ain't look good. That's one thing I do know.
It's never looked good, bro. I honestly think the one that took it the best was Kiana James.
Yes,
because I think she
and she did most of the work.
Yeah, I mean you gotta do all the work. You gotta make sure, like, but I'm like, it's such. It just looks sloppy. It looks bad, bro. You got any right now? Moves that need to be retired?
Can I? Like, yeah, I do. I do. And I'm getting tired of seeing this shit. All right? I'm getting tired of seeing the forearm shots start off the match.
The what?
The forearm shots. Like, you face-to-face your opponent, and it's like, I'm getting tired of seeing that shit start off the damn match, bro.
Yeah.
You understand? And let me be honest with you. At Double or Nothing, when I saw Takeshita and Okada start the match away, I said, hold up.
Yeah.
Hold up.
He's like, stop doing that.
I said, stop the motherfucking presses. I said, I know we're not gonna start off this match that had this feud build up like this. Now, they executed the rest of the match. Otherwise, I just don't like the match to start off like that, man. I don't like it. Because that's like a boxer saying, come on, motherfucker, go ahead and hit me. Hit me first, and then we'll hit you back. No, we're not doing the tough guy at let's go ahead and lock up, or who gets the best of the lockups, and then we go from there. But you don't stand both in the ring and talk shit and be like, oh, man, I don't like that shit.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
It's boring, first of all. It's boring. It's only exciting if the crowd gets behind it. If the crowd don't get behind it, you're out there looking crazy.
I would say Bryan Danielson, he is retired, but when they would do the like sitting Indian style, I don't know if that's politically correct to say anymore, but that's what we called it growing up, Indian style. And they would just slap each other. I was like, can y'all stop this, please? Stop it. Stop.
But again, I think those moves have a purpose at certain parts of the match. But you can't start off the match fresh out the back.
Trading elbows.
And just start throwing elbows. And it's like, no. No.
Yeah.
And I know it's going to be some New Japan and some diehard AEW fans who are going to tell us like, you don't know what you're talking about. Maybe I don't, but I'm going to tell you one thing I know. That shit don't look good. That shit takes me right out the match immediately until they follow with some real shit, man.
I'll let you know what I like to watch, and I don't like to watch that.
There you go. There you go. There you go. I don't like to watch that shit.
Motherfuckers.
I swear. That shit had me floored. I said, oh, they're going to start. I said, they're going to start the match off with this shit right here? Oh, my God. No, that's.
All right, bro. Let's talk about July 26th, Redemption AEW pay-per-view just announced. Montreal, Canada.
Great. Let's get it.
I mean, it doesn't say Atlanta, Georgia, so I'm pretty pissed.
Well, Tony Khan, we already know Tony Khan got a thing against Atlanta, Georgia. And I don't understand why he got a thing against us because let me tell you something. In 2025, that Winter is Coming crowd was the bangingest crowd.
Yeah.
You understand?
I don't get it.
Like, and Tony Khan, let me tell you something, man. We loved AEW, trust me. But let me tell you something, man. If you're going to sit here and tease us for the last 4 years that a pay-per-view is coming to AEW and you ain't bring us one yet in Atlanta, something got to be right, man.
Yeah.
Let's get it, man. Come on now.
I'm not saying I started the pay-per-view champ, but I started the pay-per-view champ. God damn it.
We ain't saying we started. When we started that motherfucker.
Every time they announce a pay-per-view and it doesn't say Atlanta, Georgia, I'm like, Tony Khan, I'm about to DM you, bro. We gonna have some problems, bro.
When you bringing one to the A.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you thought, let me say this right quick.
All right,
if you thought New York was popping, shit. Wait till you get to the A. Wait till you get to the South with it, man.
Yeah. Let's talk about the referee in AEW. I'm not gonna say her name, but I've seen people online comment about it, bro.
Talk your shit. Let's go.
Why she act like she in the match, bro?
She act like she wanted talent.
Go watch her at AEW Double or Nothing again. She's doing shit like, oh, and then like if they'll fall on their back, she'll be like, oh. I'm like, what are you doing? Just be the referee, man. Like, you ain't part of the show. Like,
we the 4-4 Hills, man. Aubrey Edwards. We asked you to be on our show. You looked at us like we was goddamn foreign objects or something. You know what I'm saying?
I don't even care about that. I'm not critiquing her because of that. I'm not critiquing her because of that.
That's a little bit added on top of that. But yes, she do act like she's part of the damn match. And she is a motherfucking goddamn official.
She'd be like, I'm just like, what are you, like, stay at it. Like, she is a distraction to the match I'm watching sometimes. Because my eyes go like, what is she doing? What is she doing?
And I got something to say about that. Hold on.
Yeah.
I got a perfect example about that. I text you this. And you was like, what is you talking about? And I'm glad you said that because here we go. Aubrey Edwards was reffing the match with the Dogs. All right? Well, that wasn't in the match. Well, Finley, who had a pink blazer on, interfered in the match. And Aubrey Edwards was on the same side where she's being distracted on the match. He rolls out the same side that what she's supposed to be distracted on with a pink blazer, and she ain't be like, hey.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, Finley had the nerve to try to act like he want to hide on the same side where Aubrey Edwards was directing her attention to for the other team.
Yeah.
Now, I got a problem with that, bro. I got a big problem with that. If y'all know what I'm talking about, look at this past week's collision. Look at this past week's collision. Finley, pink blazer in the match, interferes, and then rolls out the ring the same side where Aubrey Edwards is trying to hold back the team. Now, I don't know if that's
Finley's fault. Finley's fault.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a Finley's problem.
Yeah.
But damn, Aubrey should have did something on the fly and be like, what you doing?
Yeah.
With your little pink blazer on. I see that shit a mile away. And you're on the same side of the ring.
Yeah.
You know, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No. That's the problem. That shit threw me out the match immediately. This was the ending of the match, man.
Yeah. And that's a cool thing I love about WWE. The refs, they don't take nothing away. Like now you got Jessica Carr, but she's having this beef with Becky Lynch. So that's like a story. Though. Yeah, that's on purpose. Aubrey Edwards, I'm like, bro, just call the match. Like, quit doing these things. Like, like you're a referee. You're not supposed to be
overreacting.
Yeah,
overreacting to every single thing that happens in the ring.
Could you imagine if a UFC referee was doing that shit? Like, oh, fuck, oh shit, like
punch in the face, punch in the face.
Stop, bro. Stop, bro.
Yeah, and then she had the nerve to say, "Well, we're not going to do the AEW podcast no more, which gives me more time to focus on my craft as a referee." Well, you need to do a whole lot more focusing, baby.
A little bit more focusing. A little bit more focusing. All right, so AEW was just in New York City, and they was at a different stadium than Madison Square Garden. Word on the street is Tony Khan hasn't talked to Madison Square Garden since 2019, bro.
He don't need to.
Bro, AEW Madison Square Garden, though?
He don't need to.
Will it ever happen, bro? Will it happen?
It will. Because Madison Square Garden need that money.
Yeah.
They need all the money they can get. Because
I don't know, bro. I don't know if it'll happen,
let's
bro.
Let's say the Knicks win the championship, which it looks like they're about to do, right?
Because of Danhausen.
Because Danhausen.
Cavs, you are cursed.
Let's say what happened. They still need more money, man. They got more rats in the city than occupants, man.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it. They said they got rats the size of cats.
Yeah.
Come on, let's talk about it, man. Let's talk about it. I've been to New York, and ain't nothing special about New York City at all.
Bro, stop, bro. New York City was awesome. New York City was awesome.
Shit. Ain't shit in New York City.
I was in New York City when Bad Blood was in Atlanta. And I had a great time, bro.
That's good for you.
Great time.
Was that your first time in New York?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
I thought I would hate that city, bro. I was like, man, I ain't gonna fuck with. I went there. I said, this city's awesome, bro.
I went there for the first time. I said, ain't nothing special about this goddamn city.
Hey, they got the legal za though. They got the legal za.
I don't care about none of that. So I can go to Jersey and smoke some legal za.
Great pizza. Great pizza.
Matter of fact, I go to Jersey and Atlantic City, which is a baby Las Vegas, and walk the goddamn plank and outside on the beach and smoke that za.
Yeah.
Better setting than nothing bricks around my way. Let me tell you something. Hey, New York is for the people who raised there. All right? And it's all good.
I like New York, bro.
No, I'm not saying I don't like it. I think it's overhyped. There ain't nothing special about it.
Hey, if AEW goes to MSG, we going. We go.
I still prefer the motherfucker coming to Atlanta, bro.
Yeah, me too. But I still like, I've never been inside MSG. I walked around it. That's like, I mean, I was a huge basketball fan growing up. That's like the mecca of basketball. You know what I mean? That's the most famous stadium in the world. It is. You can't deny it, bro.
I don't care about none of that shit.
You got that Jersey hate from your lady, bro. Your girl from Jersey.
No, I like Jersey. It's decent. It just ain't nothing fun out there other than fucking Atlantic City. It's shit's boring as fuck out there. And same thing with New York. The only thing popping with New York is that shit stays open later than regular hours. And whoopie fucking do. But I'm telling you, walk the streets. Everybody got to put their trash on the street. Smell like straight shit.
It's like New Orleans, bro. It don't smell good, but you gonna have a good time.
Yeah, Bourbon Street smell like straight piss. And I've been in New Orleans, and I think that shit's overrated. Boo boo,
bro. I love New Orleans, bro.
Yeah, you can drink 24/7. That's all good. That's about it. But other than that, strip clubs in New Orleans is boo boo. Ain't nothing like Atlanta.
Never been to a strip club.
Well, you should.
Not in New Orleans. I've been to strip clubs. Yes. I've only been to one strip club.
In Atlanta?
Yeah.
Who?
I think it was it Pink Pony?
Ew.
Hey. Yeah, I didn't have the best of times. I went with my wife and her friends. Both times I've been there. Wasn't
bro, we need to go one day to Dolo. You're gonna have some fun.
I want to get them chicken wings from Magic City, bro. I need to taste them. They say they're delicious.
I've been to Magic City one time. It's cool.
Yeah. It's cool. My wife been to Magic City. I haven't been to Magic City yet. Yeah. That's crazy, right?
We got to change that, bro.
I want them Lou Williams wings, baby. Lemon pepper wet. Well,
change that.
Since I moved to
we gonna talk after the pod. We got to change that shit. Right
since I moved to Atlanta, bro, lemon pepper wet. That shit is fire, bro.
I gotta take my hoops out. Oh man, that's what's gonna happen, man.
Lemon pepper dry. Sorry, Atlanta, not good. It's not good.
Oh, you like lemon pepper wet?
Lemon pepper wet. Lemon pepper dry. Trash.
Shit.
Trash.
Lemon pepper dry with that blue cheese and that thing. Hoo.
Trash, bro. Trash.
I don't know where you lemon pepper will drop from.
My last, before we get to these two questions I got, my last thing, WWE slowly kind of bring about house shows, bro. They're doing this whole European tour. Guess what? One of the matches they've already announced that are going to run for the European tour. It's going to be Liv Morgan, Io Sky, Sol Ruka. And if we know anything about WWE, when they run house shows, practicing to kind of get to something else. Is that going to be our SummerSlam match, bro? Sol Ruka, Liv Morgan, Io Sky? I'm there for that, bro. I'm there for that.
I'm trying to think of a scenario to where the 2-on-2 is going to happen first before Sol Ruka get involved, right?
It makes me think Sol Ruka is losing at Clash in Italy.
Yeah, she is.
Nah.
Yeah. She's not ready yet. She's still uncooked. Still got a little bit more tutelage to go. And all these stars, let me say this one thing. If you come from NXT and you ain't been in the business, and do not ever in your life, and I don't know if Paul Levesque is approving the shit for you to say, please don't go out here and say, I only been in the league for 4 years or 3 years and I'm already here. Don't do that. That don't make you look good. Because to me, when you say shit like that, I'm like, ooh, 3 years over there, you definitely green. You still have some lot to learn. Yeah. This industry ain't like NFL or NBA. You got to fucking be in it for a long period of time before you can sit here and say what you're saying. But you're not going to sit here and tell me that you could be in the league for 3 seasons in WWE and think like, oh, that's a fucking accomplishment because you got called up in the land where people book you to be called up. You ain't just call up that motherfucker because you're that damn good. You feel me?
But they get called up because they are better than the rest.
Nah. Ain't no
Yeah.
rest. Ain't no rest when these motherfuckers ain't got no competition. You understand what I'm saying? That's like being the world's tallest midget. What? What we doing?
I don't think you're supposed to say the M word, bro.
But guess what? I just said the M word. And most people who I know about 2 midgets. Them motherfuckers like, man, call us midgets all day, every day. I said, man, I dip them little hands up every time. Come on. Oh man. Let's word on the street. This is what we're gonna let our nuts hang on this bitch, bro. This is what it's gonna be. So you mean to tell me we can't even understand, we can't even do none of that? No, I'm so sorry. I don't understand it. No.
Yeah.
Don't ever say how long you've been in the game. Because you only been in the game for this long and you already out where you at. Well, let me tell you something. As quick as you got there, as quick as you gonna fall off. And that's been proven.
So Ruka ain't falling off, bro. So Ruka ain't falling off, bro.
I don't know, man. And I'm just saying, I'm very cautious of WWE when they bring up people so fast. Like Tiffany Stratton, right?
No, stop. She's here for the long run. I think people like Jordan Grace, Ricky Saints, those are the ones that are going to fall off, bro.
What I say early in the pod, I said, if you ain't homegrown, you're going to have some problems.
Ricky Saints.
Is Ricky Saints homegrown? Hell no. Is Jordan Starks homegrown? Hell no.
Jordan Grace.
Yeah, Grace.
But Ethan Page isn't homegrown, but he going to be all right. I think Ethan Page.
Let's see.
Look at Penta right now. Penta was AEW. He the Intercontinental Championship. And what'd you say about the Intercontinental Championship? You the next one up, bro.
I said it used to be where you was the next one up. Now it's just fucking eye candy. Now it's eye candy.
We'll see, bro.
You may tell me Penta is causing this whirlwind of storms. You may tell me every pod we jump on, we talk about Penta. We ain't talking about Penta since even when he won the Intercontinental Championship, we still didn't talk about Penta. You know why? It doesn't fucking matter to us.
I like Penta. I like
Zero Miedo too. I like all that shit. You know what I'm saying? I like all that shit, but guess what? Is he a mainstay or he just an upper mid-carder?
I think right now he's an upper mid-carder for sure. But man, I can't see Penta as a world champion. I can't. Not right now.
You see what I'm saying?
I see Ethan Page as a world champion though.
Exactly.
Yeah. He's not homegrown. He's AEW grown.
You're right. But let's see how far he goes though. But I see him as a world champion. And WWE would be stupid to not put the rocket on someone like Ethan Page as well polished as he is.
Yeah.
Like visually, mic-wise, in-ring ability. And not only in-ring, he can make who he's going against be either look good, and then he can make himself look good at the same time. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you do not let a talent like that, A-Dubs, come on now, I don't know why the fuck you let him go.
Yeah.
But you don't let a talent like that slip through your fingers. Because Ethan Page have something there. He's one of those dudes, man.
Ricky Saints going to have a IC run like Jey Uso. Very short.
Let me tell you something.
They're gonna give him the US belt. It's gonna be very short.
Let me tell you something about Ricky Stanks and Ricky Starks. Even at AEW, I could never really get behind Ricky Starks because I just felt like he tries too hard.
Yeah.
He tries too hard.
Yeah. He doesn't seem real. He don't seem real.
Rolls off like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He tries too hard. And it shows through the camera.
Yeah.
And this is my opinion. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I'm being honest. He tries too hard. That's why I can never take him for real. Ethan Page, when he talks, it sounds like some shit he'll really say in real life. See, that's the difference.
Yeah.
That's the difference in people. Killer Cross, when he say things, I'm like, this motherfucker mean that shit. Because he is that life. Killer Cross. He is about that life. You see what I'm saying? That's why I can't get behind certain wrestlers when they talk they shit. I'm like, no, it is not believable. You can't make me believe in the character that you're trying to portray, and you can't make me believe in the person who's behind the character. 2 times.
Yeah.
Give me 2 times. Tiffany Stratton, I don't believe nothing she say. It's like, I know she's playing a part. No.
She coming, bro. She coming.
Listen, Ooze. Let's keep it a buck, man. That's all we do is keep it a buck here. Let's keep it a buck. Tiffany Stratton, as good as she was portrayed to be, her pops ain't popping.
You know what time it is?
Just like
You know what time it is?
Just like your girl Liv, pops ain't popping.
She ain't got
Just like
they booking her.
Just like Don ain't even on the screen no more.
He in AAA, bro. They building that brand, bro. You know, Rey Mysterio just got announced as the GM of AAA, bro. They gonna play that AAA shit.
Okay, let's just say that's what it is, right? But let me tell you something. You're my Uso, so I ain't trying to make you look bad. I'm just trying to say, don't be a sucker for what the hype machine the E does. Don't get sucked into that shit sometimes. Because you get sucked into it, you get hyped up. They trot these people out like, yay, this is what. No. They ain't got it.
I feel bad for Liv right now because they ain't booking her good. You got Raquel, you got Roxanne right there. Pull the trigger. Pull the trigger.
A lot of stuff right there for Liv to capitalize and take the Judgment Day shit and evolve it to another level. But they ain't doing it.
They ain't doing it. They need to do it. Hopefully they do it soon.
You got a lot of stuff with Tiffany Stratton. If you really want to do her right, you can put her against so many people in that company that'll make her look something, right?
Yeah.
Top example. You can have Tiffany Stratton. Don't put the U.S. Championship on her.
It's on her.
Make her go against Rhea Ripley. You want to solidify Tiffany Stratton's name. Let's have the Barbie versus the Goth Barbie.
It's the Goth.
You understand? But they don't do stuff like that. They don't think about the comparison and contrast of these characters. But now instead they got her just another placeholder for the U.S. Championship. And ever since the U.S. Championship has been put on a woman, other than our girl, Chelsea Green, it's just been a prop. We don't care about it. We haven't cared about the women's U.S. Championship ever since Chelsea Green lost it. Let's keep it a buck.
I like that Tiffany Stratton's the U.S. champ, bro. I'm a fan.
So you look forward to every week her defending that title or just someone coming on the screen with a title? No, you don't.
Yes.
Lying to yourself.
Yes, I do.
Lord forgive my man, Aaron McKee. He lied to himself. He not know what he do. He lying because he know he don't go SmackDown think about some Tiffany Stratton.
We talking about the
pop up on your screen.
Nah. We talking about these females, bro. Let's go to one of these fan questions.
Let's go.
What female wrestler right now would be believable if you put her in the ring with the fellas?
Nia Jax. Megan Bayne.
She was in the Women's Royal Rumble.
Megan Bayne.
They could have good matches with the men.
Megan Bayne.
I think Rhea could have a good match with a dude on the roster. I think she could have a good match.
Yeah, she wrestled someone like Finn Balor. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
Marina Shafir.
Mm-hmm.
And that'll be my number one choice.
Marina Shafir?
Yeah. Yeah. Your question is, or their question was, what woman you could put is in the ring is more believable? Yeah. And there ain't no woman in the game who's more believable than Marina Shafir. I seen Marina Shafir's MMA matches.
Ain't no guy tapping out to Mama's Milk. I can tell you that much.
Shit, I done seen women tap out to Mama's Milk.
Yeah, but ain't no guy tapping Mama's Milk.
Hey, look, you know what? If I ain't tapping out because I'm gonna enjoy it. You know what I feel me? Mama's
I
milk. I'm
think
like,
I
thank
think
you.
it's Rhea. I think it's Rhea. I think Rhea could have a good match with a male wrestler.
No, you said what is more believable.
Believable, yeah, like a good match, where you could believe she can get offense on a fella. You know what I
And
mean?
who's more believable than Marina Shafir?
Rhea Ripley. I just said
Hell
it.
no.
I just said it.
Hell no.
Said it.
Hell no. Hell no. You know why Marina is more believable than Rhea? Because Marina has been tussling with the males for the long time. Since she was in the Death Riders. You understand? That's why you put her in the match. I'm like, I can believe she can whoop this boy because she's been tussling with the here and there with the males when she's in the Death Riders. Rhea, I ain't seen her do nothing with no males. It's all women.
Well, in WWE, we're never gonna see it, but I think it's Rhea Ripley.
Give me Marina Shafir.
All right, bro. All right, bro. All right, bro. All right, bro. Last question. The best Nepo baby of all time, bro. We got Roman, Cody, Usos, Charlotte. We'll throw David Finlay in that motherfucker. The best Nepo baby of all time. I think it's obviously Roman Reigns, bro. It's Roman Reigns.
No.
I mean, you got The Rock. The Rock's a Nepo baby.
He is.
Best Nepo baby of all time.
The best second, third generation superstar of all time is basically what you're saying.
Just any Randy Orton, Nepo baby.
No.
Jeff Jarrett, Nepo baby.
No. Give me The Rock.
The Rock?
The Rock.
That's fair.
Give me The Rock.
Yeah.
There ain't nobody who reached the status of The Rock in or outside the ring. Not Roman Reigns, not Randy Orton's, not nobody's. Nobody. It's The Rock, bro. He is probably the best Nepo baby of all time. And you really can't even say he's a Nepo baby because his pops wasn't even as popular as he was.
He wasn't. But I mean, Roman's dad wasn't as popping as Roman was. Are the Usos bigger? Are the Usos bigger than Rikishi?
They are now.
Yeah.
At one point, they weren't.
Roman's bigger than his dad for sure.
It depends on what territory you ask.
We in the world of United States. Is Cody better than Dusty?
No.
Yes. Stop, bro.
Hold up.
Stop, bro.
Hold up. I ain't expect to say that. Hold up.
Yes, bro. Cody.
Wait a minute. Stop. Wait a minute. Let's retract a little bit. Let me just make sure I heard you right. Did you just say that Cody is better than Dusty?
I think so. He got the belts to prove it, bro.
Let me go ahead and get this motherfucker right. I can't. No, I'm not going to believe that. I'm not going to believe that, bro. There ain't no way in the hell you can convince me that Cody is better than Dusty. In no kind of way.
Cody better than Dusty, bro.
That's how good Dusty was. As good as Cody is, Dusty was 10 times better. In-ring, mic, persona. Oh, man. Come on. That's Dusty Rhodes. Dusty Rhodes got some old-ass promos I listen to now. I'll be like, this motherfucker, baby, you want to fight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Come on. I don't feel that from Cody, bro. Cody do a whole lot of hooting, hollering, but ain't nothing transcending through the TV.
Cody bigger than Dusty, bro. I said it.
So you mean tell me when they say all-time great, when it's all said and done, you mean tell me they're going to say Cody Rhodes and not Dusty Rhodes? Think about it. I'm going to think about it for a little bit. I'm going to think about it.
Give me Cody.
Oh shit, he doubled down. He's like, give me some.
He finished the story, big dog. Whose story? His dad's story. Finished it. Whose story? His brother's story. Finished the story, bro.
He ain't finished no goddamn story from his pops and his brother.
They didn't win the big belt, bro.
What big belt was that? Oh, did he win the AEW championship? I don't think so.
The
That's the
WWE
big belt.
championship.
That's the big belt.
Bro.
Let's go,
Right
bro.
now?
That's the big
Stop.
belt in 2026. It ain't no damn WWE
It might
championship.
be in the future. It's
It
not
is right now. The
No.
grandest prize in our industry is the AEW World Heavyweight Championship. And it ain't this goddamn WWE championship. It's the
No.
I'm telling you, bro.
No. That's crazy, bro.
No, it ain't. It's the truth.
That's crazy.
It's the truth. You know why? You know why? Because when the last time we was talking about Cody Rhodes and his title defenses ever on his pod? It's been a couple of weeks. But you know who we've been talking about? Darby Allin and his title defense. You know who was talking about before that? MJF in the title reign. We have been talking about nothing but AEW championships on this podcast more than the WWE championship over there on the other side.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
WrestleMania 40, baby. Finish the story.
What that mean
Cody
right
Rhodes.
Now? What that
Cody
mean
Rhodes.
right now?
Hey.
What that mean right now?
Well, I mean, Cody's belt took a backseat to Roman because Roman got the belt.
And guess what? Roman's belt ain't even more important than the AEW championship.
That's to be determined. TBD.
Ain't no to be determined. It's the truth.
To be determined.
The greatest world championship in the game today out of the big two is the AEW championship. And it's not even close. Tell me I'm lying. Stop me when I'm telling lies.
It's Roman's belt, bro.
No, it's not.
It's Roman.
No, it's not. No,
it's Roman's belt.
No, it's not. It's definitely not Roman's belt. No one cares. Belt. Even Roman don't care.
Stop, bro.
Roman say, I don't even want to carry this little ugly ass belt home. I'm gonna leave it here at the arena. And you got to give me this damn rap belt before I come to the arena.
Stop, bro. He wants them to shine it up for him. That's all it is, bro. He ain't gonna shine it himself.
Yeah, no. I'm sorry.
Well, I am glad AEW got the Triple B back now. It's back, baby.
Yeah, and that still makes it better than anything that's going to WWE as far as championship level, right?
It is what it is. It is.
You know you want to say it. Go ahead and say it, man. It's all good. We love you.
No, Roman's belt's the number one. Any belt Roman holds is the best belt in wrestling, bro. That's it.
In the industry.
Yes.
Hell no, you lying your ass off right now, bro.
I'm not.
There ain't Roman can hold the WWE championship and still won't be better than the AEW championship.
It is. It is, bro. Dun, 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 dun.
MJF.
The big Hebrew. I like it. I'm glad MJF got the belt back. But I'm glad Roman's belt still is bigger.
Though. And Roman, he better go ahead and step his game up because it's a new champion in the industry, and he already falls behind MJF. He ain't as good as MJF. He already behind MJF. 30 years old, the best champion in the game. Again.
All right, y'all.
He's like this, and then we're going to do this. Number 2.
Yeah, he ain't ever holding up number 2.
Oh, ain't no all right, y'all.
Oh,
I told you I got 2 talking points. Let's get into these talking points.
Let's go.
So, let's get into the thing that I feel like the IWC only likes. I feel like the IWC don't really... I feel like there's a majority of the IWC that don't really love the art of pro wrestling. I think they more love the controversy and the attention that comes with that of the pro wrestling industry. I don't think they got real love because I don't see a lot of people or a lot of pods or a lot of content creators break down things like we do. You understand what I'm saying? Like as far as And there's a lot of other people who does the same thing. They kind of break down the actual art of the industry and the storyline of it all, and kind of kayfabe. I don't see a lot of that happening, man. I think I see a lot of people just upset and got their whole panties in a bunch because they can't make reaction content no more because WWE done hit them with that goddamn slab. You feel
Yeah.
me?
Yeah.
Well, let me ask you this question. This is a question right here. Do you think the IWC only reacts to controversy and not art?
Yeah. Of course. Controversy sells, baby. Controversy sells, baby. You know what I'm saying? So the more what's the word I'm looking for? Like the more hit pieces they can make, the better. You know what I mean? If you want to be like, oh, this show sucked, this show sucks, this show sucks, that kind of is like what gets you views nowadays.
Right.
But we gonna say if it sucks, if it's good, we gonna talk about it.
Right.
But a lot of other people are like, if this shit sucks, even though I liked it, even though I watch it, even though I keep watching WWE all the time, and I keep talking about how much I hate it, that's their gimmick, bro. That's their gimmick. You know what I mean? That's their stick. And hey, I hope it works out for you, man. I would hate to watch something I hate all the time. It would make me miserable. It would make me miserable, bro. I would hate it. Like if you just made me watch, like if I started a baseball podcast tomorrow, man, I would be miserable all day.
Yeah.
I would be like, man, I don't like this, but let me keep talking about why I don't like it, but keep watching it. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy to me.
It's counterproductive, if you ask me.
Yeah.
And that's the point I'm trying to make is like, no. This is why the IWC doesn't get taken as a viable commodity about their opinions about an industry. Because they see, like, let's keep it a buck, man. They see nothing but a bunch of folks who, in their eyes, think they can't do what they can do in the ring, and most times they are going to be right.
Yeah.
Most of these dudes or gals can't do what they do in the ring. All right. So, but here's where we different at, man. If I wanted to, just like I'm pretty sure that if you wanted to, I could have done all that shit and some. Because I've been an athlete. And not more than an athlete, I got love for the thing and I love the psychology for it. So if I wanted to pursue that, I did. Life takes you through these ways, and you gotta handle your responsibilities before you get this way. You understand? But if I wanted to, I would damn sure would get between those ropes and goddamn show some things.
Yeah.
You understand? But yeah, that's what I feel like is what it is, man. So
Yeah.
that's why I can feel like we talking. What's Thunder tell us when he saw us, bro? He said, y'all a lot bigger than I thought y'all was.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Yeah, we are.
We big. We just sitting down right now.
We're just sitting down. But trust me, everybody, hey, look, every wrestler that I bet, they saw it. Even Cody Rhodes like, damn, come on.
Yeah.
Okay. And you got to stand on your tippy toes. Stand on your tippy toes.
Yeah.
Stand on your tippy toes, please. So you can make yourself look bigger than me.
Yeah.
But in reality, come on, man, we talking about some real shit.
I'm just glad we ain't got a podcast that just hates on pro wrestling. That's crazy.
I'm just glad we don't have one of those, that hates on WWE. Everything they do, something. It's like we gotta make a clip about how much we don't like
how terrible
what they
it is.
do all the time.
Yeah.
And not have nothing positive come through the filters.
Yeah.
I hate how they put the bookings.
Yeah.
Bro, we coming for y'all asses. 4 Hills, 2 years almost in. We've been in the industry a little bit longer. We coming for y'all. We coming for you.
I hate wrestling, but I got a wrestling podcast. That's crazy to me.
There you go. I hate
That's crazy.
WWE, but I have to watch the show so I can talk shit about it.
So I can talk shit. I'm gonna start watching baseball, bro. I'm starting a baseball podcast. That's what I'm doing, bro.
Yeah. We coming for your ass.
I'm gonna be like, you see that picture? Soft shit. Soft. I don't know. I don't even know
The
what to talk about
Empire
baseball.
behind the catcher.
Yeah.
Like,
I
you
don't even know.
motherfucker don't know nothing, man. Stop it. All right, here goes another second point about the IWC. All right. I feel like the IWC don't have honest opinions. They only want to follow what's trending, what they call trend riding.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's basically like, yeah, that's what we just said. Yeah. Y'all
So
just
let me ask you this, Aaron McKee, man, my motherfucking Uso. Let me ask you this. July will be our 2-year anniversary of us starting this podcast. After being in it as much as we are, what do you feel about the IWC? Like, do you see it for what it is now? Because we both was new in it, and we both was tapping our toes. That's what makes this dynamic very good, because not one of us was actually in it, and then the other one jumped aboard. We both started around the same time. I mean, like literally the same time.
Yeah.
And what do you think about the IWC, man?
I'm just glad I don't hate wrestling like they do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I really didn't like watching WWE and AEW every week, I wouldn't be doing this podcast. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, there is some shit I don't like Chris Jericho, Dana Garcia. There's shit I don't like. You know what I mean? But like overall, I'm entertained and I want to watch wrestling every week. These people hate wrestling and just want to watch wrestling every week. It makes no sense to me, bro. It makes no sense. I hate this. I hate that. I hate this. I hate that. I said, I don't think you like wrestling, bro. Like,
at all.
Go watch UFC. Go watch something else, man. Go watch basketball. I don't know. I don't know, bro. I don't know. It's crazy.
My conclusion of the IWC has been this: is I've seen a lot of people that's clout chasers. I've seen a lot of people that are trying to be shock jocks, as you say, right? But they don't really talk about the art. Like, I rarely see people break down the art of what they're watching when they're doing their stick of podcast of pro wrestling, right? And if you listen to our show, you can see that we really love the art of it and how they do things. It ain't just, we have different shows for different things, but overall, like, we love the art form of this. And I don't hear a lot of people break down the art. Like, and it makes me think like they clout chasing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're not really 100 what they saying. They just going along with the fucking wave.
Yeah, it's like all the content creators that now I can't do live reactions. What do? I was like, keep posting positive about WWE. That's what you was doing before. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. You have a audience. Keep doing
you have a
it.
Platform.
Yeah, keep doing it.
So that makes me think one thing based on what you said. It's like, damn, if they take away if they took away that option of you to broadcast the E, as much
now
as
they don't want nothing to do with WWE.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And people want to jump on the 4-4 Hills. When we released a clip almost about a year ago, we were talking about bandwagon fans because it was during the boom period of pro wrestling, and it's exactly because of shit like this.
Yeah. If you still like WWE, keep posting good about WWE. Just don't use their video footage. That's it. That's it.
That's it. But,
post your reaction without the video footage. It's all good.
I mean, that's pretty much what we do.
Yeah. That's what we've been doing, motherfuckers.
That's it. But again, some folks ain't, without all that hoops and law and sizzle, they ain't got nothing. They ain't got nothing. Yeah. It's very evident. It's very evident. Hey, the game gonna sort out the real ones. Yeah. Trust me, it's gonna sort out. It's doing this right now.
Yeah,
it's doing that right now. It's gonna sort out the real ones, the real personalities from the ones who use what they're watching as the mainstay. Well,
Yeah.
not us.
Yeah.
No, not that. One last question before we go. Who are the 4-4 Heels?
Who are the 4-4 Heels?
Yeah, that was the question. Who are the 4-4 Heels? From your perspective, just give yourself we do it individually, then we do it as a tandem. But from Aaron McKee's standpoint, who are the 4-4 Heels?
Trying to think. One cracker.
What the?
No, I'm just playing. It's just two guys who love pro wrestling from two different walks of life. You had a different upbringing. I had a different upbringing. But we still love this thing called professional wrestling. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I wholeheartedly agree. And to my perspective, I feel like it's just two real motherfuckers just talking what they love.
Yeah.
And regardless of the hoopla or the admiration or the consequences, it's just, we gonna stay true to who we are. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like as a tandem, ain't too many tandems I've seen out here. And I've seen a lot of factions in this community. This is weird because it's just like the wrestling industry. There's a whole lot of factions in this industry in the IWC. But just straight 1-2 punch.
Yeah.
I ain't seen nobody else who can rock with us.
Yeah.
And I'm not being cocky or being arrogant. I'm being honest. There ain't too many people who can rock with the 4-4 Heels.
And we ain't gonna hit you with some political shit. We ain't gonna hit you with that dumb shit. We just gonna talk wrestling. We just gonna talk wrestling. That's all we about. Wrestling. That's all this podcast was about. Yeah.
But we ain't gonna get here and hit you with the politicals and all the other thing, the hoopla, because keep that shit separate from this.
If you tell us it's fake, we gonna give you that chop across the chest.
That's it. Let me suplex a motherfucker and send me this face, bro. I don't want to hit a motherfucker with a German.
I don't know if I want to take a suplex. I don't know if I want to do a suplex. Maybe
I'll take that shit. I've done that shit a couple times in my life. Let me hit him with a German.
Hidden blade, bro.
Oh, now you like the hidden blade now. Okay. Oh boy. There was some of the best hidden blades I've seen him do since he came back. Because he first came back, he did some hidden blades. I said, damn, that's hidden.
Yeah.
Crazy blades. He did 2 hit blades on Samoa Joe. And we talking about double nothing.
Yeah.
Boy, the first one was crazy. But that second one, I said, God dang on.
Yeah. Yeah. Check out our AEW Double or Nothing review. There it is, bro. There it is. All right, y'all. Like, comment, subscribe. From one cracker to all you crackers listening out there. Deuces.
Deuces.